This is going to be my first time watching Captain America 4. My predictions for this trailer. This will probably not be the hitter of the MCU that we are expecting. I think the hitter of the MCU is going to be Deadpool 3. Can they have back-to-back hitters? The MCU has never had back-to-back A-level movies that are A's. They just haven't. So that'd be a real tough one. So if I'm going to give it to Captain America or I'm going to give it to Deadpool 3, I'm giving it to Deadpool 3. I don't know. What can this do? Let's find out.
Wilson. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
Oh, freak. Man, Harrison Ford is that dude. I forgot he's in this movie. Let me fix myself real quick. I adjusted my camera earlier. Let me fix it real quick, guys. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty nice seeing Harrison Ford. He's one of my favorite actors, bro. That's already off to a good start. Let's start again. Shoot, I'm already liking it.
Wilson. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm
Is he
still
the
getting used
president
to the
too?
new look.
They said lose the mustache or lose the election.
Oh.
You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at...
Wait, help me, guys. Is he playing, because the actor died. So did Everett Ross from Civil War, did he become president? Is that what's happening? Is General Ross? He's Ross. So he's the president again. Oh, okay, he became president. Okay, cool. Because rest in peace to the actor. All right, so freak, he got far. All right.
Sure, lose the election. You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position.
And if we disagree on how to manage a situation,
all over again?
Then what happens?
Oh, Giancarlo.
Work with me, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
Damn, that's him. Oh, shoot.
Sir, your inner circle's been compromised. Either you can't see that, or you don't want to. What if it's a trap?
Who's that?
Global power is shifting. You're just a pawn.
Come on.
You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
Facts! Facts!
You're right. I'm not.
That's it. Oh! Red Hulk! Oh, if it Red Hulk! They showed in the trailer. Holy freak is throw your bitch in it. Freak your shield, bitch. Oh, wow. Red motherfreaking Hulk. Let's watch it again.
Wilson. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
They said lose the mustache or lose the election. You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position.
And if we disagree on how to manage a situation, then what happens?
Work with me, Sam. show the world a better way forward.
Sir, your inner circle has been compromised. Either you can't see that, or you don't want to.
What if it's a trap?
Global power is shifting. You're just a pawn.
You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
You're right. I'm not.
All right, my nigga, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Without that Red Hulk, this trailer's kind of whack, bro. I'm gonna be honest. When he said, "You're not Steve Rogers," and he was like, "You're right, I'm not." And that was the point to show Sam Wilson doing some amazing choreography. You know, the Cap shit. You know what Cap does? Bah, 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 bah. They showed him flying with his wings. They showed him flying with his wings and throwing a shield down a hallway, and then they edited to the point where the White House blew up to make it look like he threw a shield and blew up the White House. These motherfuckers ain't shit. Look at this shit.
In America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
You're not Steve Rogers. Get off my plane. No. No. Shout to freaking Harrison Ford. That's a W. But he said, "You're not Steve Rogers." And this is what they're going to show us to let us know that he is that dude.
You're right. I'm not.
Shout out to the Vibranium suit going through airplanes, but that, I don't care so much to see that as I do. I want to see the hand-to-hand skills and the Captain America shit. You know the Cap shit that he does? This is a different kind of Captain America, bro. And I feel like I didn't really get much of who Captain America is. I didn't get much of who he is. This shit, Red Hulk, yes. But I got a question. That Red Hulk looked fire. How the hell are you going to beat him? How are you going to beat Red Hulk and make it make sense? How does this motherfucker beat Red Hulk? He doesn't. You need help. So the question that I have is, who else is in this movie? That's what's ringing in my ear. It ain't just going to be you, is it? Somebody else is in this hole that's going to need to help you out when that Red Hulk get mad. Because I'll be honest, Steve Rogers couldn't take on the Hulk. So what are we doing here? What are you guys thinking? Do you think that they would have the audacity to have Black Falcon America solo Red Hulk? Do you think that Black Falcon America is going to do something that Steve Rogers could never do? Go one-on-one with the Hulk and best the Hulk, Red Hulk, but best him? Red Hulk's even more of a savage, bro. Let's keep it a buck. He's a man on a mission. Smart and strong. How you going to make that happen? It is of my opinion that they're going to go two ways. He's going to get help, or they're like, man, he's black. He's black, and he's got a suit from Wakanda. That's enough to solo the Hulk. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't hold Steve Rogers like that, bro. Don't disrespect his legacy like that, bro. Just because you want to uplift the black one. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because Captain America can't see the Hulk in any way. Shield or no shield, he'll break that shit. What are we doing? I seeing that Red Hulk was lit. But it's like, I'm thinking like, wait a minute. You guys are going to have them fight? They're going to fight? Are they going to go one-on-one in this movie, guys? Are they really going to do that? It's She-Hulk. What do you mean it's She-Hulk? Why are you saying it's She-Hulk? Nah, if She-Hulk shows up, I'ma be pissed. She-Hulk will be in here because it's the agenda. So y'all think She-Hulk is gonna be the one that comes to save the day? Now, She-Hulk and Falcon America with the Vibranium? Maybe. But at least it's two people. Two people plus some people in the government. You know, it's going to be that shooter guy. I don't know who this guy is. Like, it's like his little wingman.
Does her lose the election? In Captain America, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
So look how Isaiah got up. So Isaiah's clearly being on his Winter Soldier manipulation shit. So that serum that the experiments that they put on him that you got from Captain America and Captain America with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he was experimenting on it back in the day, and those experiments are still within his body, and they can still trigger that shit. So that's pretty cool how they could, you know, make him Winter Soldier. It's clear to me that I think that it's Ross that is manipulating Isaiah to fake a. I believe that it is Ross's plan to manipulate that fake Isaiah into assassinating him, failing at the attempt in order to gaslight his agenda for the Red Hulk program. Like, you know, to establish Red Hulk to go against Sam Wilson. That's what it looks like to me.
Sir, your inner circle's been compromised. Either you can't
It's him, not his inner circle.
see that, or you don't want to. What if it's a trap?
Yeah, this guy. What if it's a trap? This young motherfucker right here. So that's his little homie. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be like the Carter. He's the pew, 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 pew. He going to be the motherfucker around here. And we're going to be like, why is he in the movie? Who cares about him? That's the new Falcon. That's new Falcon. That's Falcon. Hey, bruh, when I said help, I didn't mean him. You still need more. Him and Falcon in it, no. No. All right, guys. So I honestly think that this movie's going to be... the trailer did show some... I got some Winter Soldier vibes from this motherfucker. It felt serious. And that's what happens when you got my man Harrison Ford involved, but... I felt some serious tones in there that felt reminiscent of like Winter Soldier, man. And I like those vibes. And I still like that. It feels like it's more serious. Thank God it's more serious because it's a Captain America movie. The Captain America franchise is more serious. I just wasn't sure that this shit was going to be some clown goofy shit because of freaking Sam. But it looks serious. It looks like there's stakes in this bad boy, and it's tied to Falcon and Winter Soldier, so that's pretty cool. It looks okay. I mean, the trailer's kind of mid because the Falcon, I'm sorry, Captain America is not at the forefront of this trailer to me. I feel like it's Sam Wilson more than Captain America, if you know what I mean. Like, it's mostly Sam Wilson in this trailer.
To lose the mustache or lose the election. You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position.
And if we disagree on how to manage this situation, then...
And that idea is weird to me, bro. After everything that you guys have been through, after Civil War and the Sokovia Accords, he made y'all retire. And he hunted you guys down. And he locked you up in an underwater prison for heroes. And here he is 5 years later, 6 years later, or whatever, talk about some, I know we got off on the wrong foot. Nigga, yeah, we got off on the wrong foot, brother fricker. You locked me up and you hunted me to die. Freak, what is this? I don't like that narrative that Sam is entertaining working for him. I want to make you an official position. I want to make you Captain America, literally. Nah, bruh. Miss me with that. And the TV show was about going against the government. The TV show was being about being woke to the police and woke to the establishment, the hierarchy of power that oppresses people that look like us. So why would you? Obviously, he should say no, which is going to cause the rift, right?
What happens?
I like that Giancarlo Esposito's in it.
Work with me, Sam.
Look how he said, work with me, Sam. Work with me. It looks like he's going to come with that evil energy and shit. Yeah, man, I'm just... it's a hype, bro. That Red Hulk at the end? Yeah. I want to see that. I'm going to see this day one, of course. But I look at this fool, Falcon, and I can't help but not see Captain America. Even when I try, even when they're calling him Captain America, even when this universe adopts him as Captain America, there is no one else. When he said, "You're not Steve Rogers," I felt that, bro. He said what I feel. He said what a lot of y'all feel. You ain't Steve Rogers. And I miss Steve Rogers, bro. Giancarlo character could end up being decent. Yeah. Red Hulk screen time is going to be 5 minutes, potentially. This is the only MCU movie that I'm interested in to see. It's nice to see an actual Hulk instead of that chunky cheese nerd Hulk from Endgame. He ain't supposed to be bro. I don't know, y'all. Those days are over. This is the chat talking. This is the chat and how they feel. What is Disney doing? The CGI looks real spotty. See, I'm not the type of person to be, unless CGI looks horrible. And I mean, I'm not going to complain too much about this movie because a lot of it is practical. Real locations, real sets, cars, outside in the real world.
We'll show the world a better way forward.
Sir, your inner circle has been compromised. Either you can't...
Anthony Mackie's not a bad actor, so I have that to look forward to. It looks like this trailer is reminiscent of what the movie's going to be. A lot of Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson in suits and out there, and less in that Captain America costume. And I'll be honest with you, I think that's probably the best part of the movie, and that's probably the best thing. I think that Anthony Mackie's acting as Sam Wilson will be better than Sam Wilson as Captain America, played by Anthony Mackie. That's where I'm at. I'm going to watch it. Will the movie be trash? Will the movie be great? I can't pick. I'll be honest, bro. It's going to be mid. I think this is going to be a mid movie, bro. Because this is the first teaser. Yeah, it's the teaser, and you didn't really show me. You didn't show me Captain America being Captain America. All you did was you showed me Falcon with the Captain America shield being Falcon. This nigga's Falcon. He's not Captain America.
You're right. I'm not.
That's Falcon shit. Is that not Falcon shit we just saw? None of that was Captain America shit. You're right. I'm not. Proceeds to show Falcon shit. Well then, why do you have the shield? Why did you embrace the cap? You don't need to do that, bro. I'm sorry. I'm negative on the character, bro. He's not Captain America. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be biased. I'm trying to be nerdy. I just can't do it. My logic is killing me. My logic is just taking over everything. He does not radiate Captain America. And I'm not trying to make him radiate Steve Rogers. I want him to radiate Captain America. But he doesn't. He just doesn't for me, bro. And I don't want to seem like I'm biased or I'm being negative on. I'm not trying to be, bro. This is just how I'm at, where I'm at, bro. There's really no hate involved with this shit. I don't know really what the world thinks. I don't know if the world probably loves this shit. You know, most of the time they love everything. So I don't know what the temperature is out there in public. They freaking suck this shit off. But based on what I see here, I saw a great end part with Red Hulk. What I see is Red Hulk took over your trailer. Red Hulk was the definitive highlight of this Captain America trailer. And that's a problem. Isn't it? Still has the wings in the comics when he was Captain America. Okay. I know that. The ceiling Captain America Winter Soldier floor Black Widow movie. Huh? I'm open to it, but it has to win me over. Yeah, Jody, we got to give him a chance, though. Do we have to give him a chance? Think about that question. We have to give him a chance. Why? Why do we have to give him a chance? Because he's black? It's because he's black? It's because he's Anthony Mackie? Why? Who was he before this? Red Wing, nigga. He was Falcon America Red Wing. He was a nobody. He was not an Avenger. He was a nobody, a rogue agent. A sideline dude who gave PTSD treatments to Captain America when he got out the ice. What has he done in the MCU? Nothing. He earned it. How did he earn it? How did Red Wing earn the Captain America mantle? How did he earn that shield? Because I told you day and day, Bucky should have that shield. Bucky earned it. Bucky fought for his country. Bucky died for his country. Bucky was manipulated by Hydra. Bucky went against the machine and saved the world twice. But they hold Bucky. They had the nerve to call him the White Wolf and throw him in Wakanda. You said in caps, Bucky don't want it, with laughing emojis. You're laughing, right? You're laughing. Bucky don't want it. Why doesn't Bucky want it? Wasn't Bucky Captain America in the comics? So why doesn't he want it in the MCU? I want you to answer that question, HB. Since you laughing and shit. You know everything, all caps laughing. Why doesn't Bucky want it? I want you to tell me, why doesn't he want it? Come on, HB. Come on, Jody. We know what they're doing with the characters. Tell me. I need you to say it. Why doesn't Bucky want it? Why in the MCU does Bucky not want to be his best friend's hero? The whole MCU was Bucky protecting Steve and Steve protecting Bucky. This with them. I'm with you to the end of the line was the narrative of their friendship. Until out of the sky comes some little punk in a rocket with wings. He was living his life. Things was just the way they should be. All these strange things are happening to him. What we talking about? Tell me. He doesn't think he's worthy. See, that's you falling for the hook. The only reason why Bucky doesn't want it in the MCU is because the writers and Kevin Feige wrote it to be such. They sidelined Bucky, and it was inconsistent how they did it. Everything was lined up for Bucky to take the mantle, but in the MCU they made a pivot like a motherfreaker, and it felt unnatural. It felt completely unnatural in Black Panther. They threw him to Wakanda and made him the White Wolf. Did you hear what I said? They threw Bucky to Wakanda and they called him White Wolf. Those of you guys who know the comics should know that that's blasphemy. That's blasphemy. They called Bucky and they named him White Wolf. He's the White Wolf in the MCU, my nigga. Those of you guys who know about Black Panther comics know that that shit is a complete blasphemous travesty. You had to earn that title, White Wolf in Wakanda, bro. The White Wolf is the stepbrother of T'Challa, raised by T'Challa's father just as he was a brother. Earned his stripes, and you gave a freaking villain from the Civil War who was losing his mind, and you threw him to Wakanda and instantly gave him the White Wolf title. You could argue, no, it's not arguable, Bucky has more Wakandan heritage than Sam Wilson does, nigga. Bucky is more in tune with the continent of Africa than Sam Wilson, nigga. Bucky is more, he got African bitches. He was smashing all type of African bitches as the White Wolf, bro. He had his own hut. He had threesomes, foursomes. He was living on Wakanda as royalty almost. All he knew was black pussy. Who's really the black man here? Who really got the African ancestors culture? In Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it was Ayo and Bucky that had a relationship. Ayo and Bucky had a relationship. Whether it was sexual or it was friendly, they had a love for one another. They were friends because they had a lot of shit in Wakanda. That motherfucker learned all the Wakandan ways. And if I'm keeping it a buck with you, nigga, the only reason why you, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Falcon, Black Falcon, America, nigga, the only reason why you have a Vibranium suit is because of Bucky. Bucky got you that suit. Bucky was down with the Wakandans, not you. So not only are you not letting Bucky be the freaking Captain America, but the only reason why you got all this shit is because of the nigga who should be Captain America, and that's Bucky. So tell me how, once again, how do we have to give him a chance? We have to give him a chance. Where? Freak you. Have to give a chance. No, I don't. I freaking watched a gang of movies with this fool, and he's been whacking all of them, bro. Name me one movie where freaking Red Wing and Falcon was awesome in, where he was dope. He was a side man, a sidekick in every movie. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack with you, my nigga. I think Red Wing did more in the Avengers than freaking Black Falcon America, homie. I think Red Wing was more useful than Falcon. Motherfucker was scanning shit, shooting Nazis and shooting bad guys and sliding, scanning, telling you the weight and the precision and where people are, tracking niggas. Give me that Red Wing, bruh. If I'm hating, pull up. This is Jody's corner, bruh. This is Jody's corner. There's no hate here. I keeps it a buck. There's the link. Call in. Come see me. There's the link. Sheet's open right now. That's for anybody. That's for anybody. Why do we have to give him a chance? I don't have to give him shit. I've got enough of him. He got his chance as Falcon. That's who he is. Falcon. Now we have to give him a chance as another character. Since the other guy left, we have to give him a chance as someone completely different. No, the freak I don't. You feel like you have to give him a chance. Y'all can give him a chance. My decision to give him a chance or not is mine. But to say I have to give somebody anything, I don't have to give nobody shit. This is 2024, dog. Marvel has run out of chances. Marvel has run out of chances with me. I'm tired of watching bad movies from them. Y'all can, but that's one of the things that's going against this movie. If this Falcon and Winter Soldier movie came out 4 years ago, yes, you would have more to stand on. Yeah, you got to give a chance, bro. But we are in the middle of a trash MCU. Look at this person. We got somebody here. Andrew Casali. Look who comes in here. Andrew, mute your background.
What? Say it again.
Please mute your background. I can hear myself. Into your
Well,
Andrew, is this your first time on Jody's Corner?
yes.
No, it's not. I remember you.
I don't think so.
No?
Well, anyway, I think with Sam Wilson, okay, sure, you may think like you might have some good moments, but I think like as someone in the comments said, Steve Rogers picked him. That you literally see where he gives the shield to him at the end of Endgame, and I think like he can have the potential of being a good successor.
Mm-hmm. So you think he should be Captain America because Steve Rogers gave him the shield at the end of Endgame? That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
So I ask you, what did he do with that shield? What did he do with that shield in Falcon and Winter Soldier?
He gave it to the Steve Rogers Museum.
He gave it away twice. Why the freak does he need to be Captain America?
Well, my guess is that at the time he wasn't ready, considering what was happening at the time.
You took the shield from Captain America in Endgame. You said, and you looked your best friend in the eye and said, "Thank you. I'll do my best." You lied to his face. You gave it up twice in that series, to the point where the guy, whoever got it, he said, "If I have to give this back to you, you're not going to get it back again. You know, you're giving a sheet up." So what you just said about the Endgame, he pissed on it. He pissed on that. I don't have to give him a chance because he didn't want a chance. He gave up that mantle twice. And the whole Falcon and the Winter Soldier series was about him not wanting to be Captain America, and why? Because he had to finally give his preach sermon at the end of the series of why he had issues. You should have dealt with all that before you took that shield from your best friend. And you told him, "Thanks, I'll do my best." You lied to Steve, bro. That's what he did.
Well, I guess you're right, but that's your opinion. I can respect that, but
It's it's more than my opinion. These are facts of the movie. That's a fact that actually happened.
Okay, well, my point is like I still think we could see that Sam could still be a good successor. Like, for example, like Miles Morales in the Ultimate Comics, after Peter Parker died, he took up the mantle to live up to Peter Parker's legacy. Or Wally West as the Flash after Barry died in Crisis.
Okay, let's start with the Miles Morales that you made. I'm grateful enough to have read Miles Morales comic books, most of them. He was a fan of Spider-Man the whole time. And he also has a different power set than the original Spider-Man. He has better powers than Spider-Man does. So he brings something to the Spider-Man character that even Spider-Man, Peter Parker could not bring. That's not the case with Sam Wilson. He's not a super soldier. He doesn't have the beating heart and the morals that Captain America has.
He still fought for his country.
Yeah, like any other random soldier who gets drafted or signs up from the military to dodge a prison sentence or to get free schooling.
Well,
do you know who else fought? Do you know who really fought for their country and died for their country? You know who died for their country? Bucky.
He was also taken by Hydra and killed a lot of people. The Winter Soldier.
He was manipulated. His mind was manipulated. That's why. But I saw Isaiah and Sam Wilson's best friends in this shit, and he just tried to kill the president.
Well, I think because we know that the leader is in the movie played from Samuel Stearns. I think the leader's going to brainwash him into doing it.
That's what happened to Bucky, though. I know you're making an excuse for Isaiah. That same excuse applies to Bucky. He was under the Hydra brainwashing program. So we can't really hold that against Bucky. What we can do is once he was rid of the Hydra freight car, benign bullshit, he was a good person. He did good things. He atoned for his sins. While Sam Wilson was dealing with his, I don't want to be Captain America in the series, he was out there apologizing to people that he's wronged in the past. He went to the people that he killed and some of their families, and he atoned for his sins. That's very Captain America-esque, if you ask me.
And I respect that, but no, we both have different opinions. We'll just see how the movie turns out. And if I'm wrong, so be it.
No, I get it. The opinions are fine, but you have to tell me. You have to use, without using opinion, give me some logic from the MCU why Falcon deserves to be Captain America over Bucky.
Well, okay, you're right. Like they have been like friends since World War II. Well, but also, if you remember in the Avengers movies, like Sam all fought by Cap's side in all those movies too, like Civil War and all that.
He fought by his side, but when Sam fought by Steve's side, it was totally different on different terms, two different levels. It was more, they were superheroes when they fought together. When Bucky and Steve fought together, they were regular humans and were facing real Nazi danger. It was a real world war going on with biological warfare. It was the real shit that they've been through. What Sam and Cap have been through is akin to it, what Hulk and Widow have been through. What Hawkeye have been through. Any Avenger has been through. It's different when you actually go to war. Like you remember in the first Captain America movie, he went tooth and nail and went against Tommy Lee Jones, his general, to go find and save Bucky.
That is true, yeah. Well, this is just what I think.
Okay. Well, if that's all you got, I appreciate you for letting me know your opinion on the matter. But we need facts around here, man. If you got to convince me.
Well, I tried the best I could do.
Well, thank you for doing the best you could do. I appreciate you for calling in, bro. I really do.
Anytime.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
All right.
Raging Black Guy, what's up with it? Why do we have to give him a chance?
So, I'm not saying you have to.
Is the audio bad, guys? What's going on? Is the audio of the stream bad? John Bapp, let me know.
No. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Go ahead.
Now, I'm not saying you got to give him a chance, but this is just coming from me, honestly. With the MCU dying like this, I'm just taking what I can get at this point, and
all right, you're desperate. There you go. You're a desperate, clinging motherfucking dweeb. You're being a desperate dweeb. You're thirsty for some shit. I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta take what you can get at this point.
No, you rage against the machine. You just don't take it. You lash out. You let them know. You let them know this shit won't ride.
That's true. That's true. I agree with you on that.
But I'm not. You're not
But
wrong for being optimistic. If you're optimistic because you want to be optimistic, I get that. I'm not. I'm not against anybody's optimism.
no, but I mean, I agree with what you're saying too. Like honestly, I felt like not Cat, but freaking Sam should have said something slick instead of saying, "I'm not Steve Rogers." He should have said, "Nah, I'm better." Because I mean, you got more like should have said something like that.
Is he better?
No, he's not. But you got to give some confidence, bro. Because this dude Sam, we just got through a series of him talking about he ain't confident, and he taking up mail trying to give it away. Like, bro, you got the shield now. Don it and get some confidence get some business about yourself, bro. Like that's what Cat.
We're gonna rewatch it. I really feel like he was confident, bro. I love that scene. That was really well acted upon. The way he squinted his eyes too, when he did it and said, "You're right, I'm not."
You're right. I'm not.
I'm not. Like I'm not him. So what makes me not him is actually what makes me good. That's kind of what I got from that scene. I actually liked it. He seemed really confident in that scene, RBG.
I mean, I can see it. It's just that,
so you can't tell me you can't. So do we? The question is, do we have to give him a chance?
No, you don't have to. No.
Should we give him a chance?
I think we should.
Why?
I mean, this is just a different take on Cap. And me personally, this is finally I got my mind going. This is what I've been trying to say. This to me is what the MCU needs to do. Like coming forward from now on, right now, is just start on the ground basis and just work your way up like you did before. Like at this point, because like all the other stuff ain't working, so you might as well just go back and start on the ground level and then work yourself up. Because I think they're saying there's going to be a mutant in here, and this is a good way to do a soft reboot and shift your story to a different place.
But I don't think that soft reboot, and I don't think it should happen in this movie, and I don't think it is going to happen in this movie. So I don't.
I mean, it does say Brave New World, so I mean, you could get something new out of it.
Brave New World, yeah. A black man is Captain America. That is a new world. That's a whole new world of racism, looting, and haters too.
But I did like what you said about Bucky. I agree with you 100% on that. And originally, I was riding for Sam to be Cap, but after thinking about it, like I came to drop jewels tonight. Bucky knows what it means to be Captain America firsthand.
Facts.
Bucky fought beside this dude more than anybody else in the MCU. And longer than anybody in the MCU. He saw Cap training. He saw Cap putting his life on the line. And Cap came to find him like he was another lost casualty. So being that up front and whatnot, and people talking about Bucky killing people and everything, what better redemption for Bucky it would be to beat Cap and then come back and redeem himself, saying to the American people, I'm going to be this new Cat. I'm going to protect you, and I'm going to show you how. Because Bucky, he about that business. He going to show you. He ain't going to just talk about it. He going to show you what he about.
If Bucky after had to fight Sam Wilson's a dead motherfucker. Thank you, RBG, for calling in. I appreciate you, big dog. Jay, what's up, man? Welcome to Jody's Corner, bro. Why the freak should I have to give him a chance? Yeah, I hear you.
Yo, Jody.
Yes.
What I think is, like, I know Bucky deserves also to be Cap, but at the same time, what I think Steve Rogers did was, like, Bucky just came off of Winter Soldier, whatever. He killed a lot of people. Do you honestly think the world will accept him as Captain America over Sam? That's number one. Secondly, I don't think Steve probably wanted to give him that much pressure after him doing all that. He probably just want Bucky to find himself, do him, and not have to, I got to live up to Captain America. That's why I think Steve Rogers was at in his head with his decision. I didn't think he wanted that extra weight to Bucky because he already got so much going on with him already.
Sam Wilson didn't want the weight either. He didn't want the shield. Twice he rejected it. So Sam didn't want it.
He accepted it though. But he at the end.
I mean,
but I just think that.
do you want a chick who doesn't pick you? You want a chick who picks you with your homie and then your cousin, and then but when they say no, she finally says, "All right, let's get married." You gonna marry her?
Now I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, he probably thought Sam was more ready than Bucky. But even though Sam wasn't ready as well, because Steve Rogers didn't know, he didn't put himself in the mindset of, oh, is America going to accept a black man as Captain America? That's what Winter Soldier. That's what Falcon and the Winter Soldier was. He said no. Steve didn't know what it meant for me to take up the mantle. I believe he did say that as a black man leading America. So I don't think Steve knew that, but Steve did think of Bucky. That's what I think in that decision. So
the first thing that you said was about, with Bucky. With Bucky being the Winter Soldier, right, and him having a bad rep, people not believing that he could be Captain America. Well, I'll tell you, that was all the way in Civil War times, bro. That was in 2016, bro, and a lot has happened since then. I would also have you remember this. Hawkeye and Black Widow were massacre killing murderers, and they turned their image around. And Black Widow turned her image around by just having that press conference in Winter Soldier, at the end of Winter Soldier. She was a killer.
yes,
And she
100%.
became, and a few years later, she was the mother of the Avengers. She was the face of the Avengers during the blip. So yes, they get over it, bro. They see the good deeds that you do, and then they cast judgment based on what you've done for them lately. Now the other question is, they will accept a white man before they accept a nigga in America, and me and you both know that that's true.
That is 100% true, but that's Steve Rogers' decision, not ours. 100%. That's why I think Steve Rogers was at that time, not what decision we would have made, but Steve Rogers. You got to think of what he would have done.
I feel like once he rejected Steve Rogers' shield twice, he's forfeit his opportunity to be worthy of it.
But the character arc, that was just for the character arc of the movie. He felt he couldn't live up to Steve Rogers, so he felt no one should be Captain America.
He lied to him. He said, I will do my best. You told him, thank you, I'll do my best.
He did, but people do change their minds.
Come on, man. Come on.
Come on his you seen Steve Rogers, he's mad old. You gonna deny him on his deathbed? Like you gonna see him be like, nah, Steve, I can't take that from you, man.
It ain't no deathbed. He gonna take it back. He gonna took it back an hour later, a week later. You know where he lived? He wasn't dead. He was good. It was the end of his life, but he was finna go get a bologna. They probably went and got a bologna sandwich. They probably went and chilled and hung out.
They alluded. I know, but they alluded. Isn't he dead now? I believe he's dead.
No, he's out there alive like a mother freaker. We ain't seen a funeral for him. That Steve Rogers, the original Steve Rogers that went back in time and got with Peggy and lived his life through 2020, whatever, he's still alive. Why don't you go to his apartment for some wisdom and tell him, hey, bro, I couldn't do it. That's why you don't go to Endgame. It doesn't make a lot of sense because that motherfucker's still alive somewhere playing chess in the park.
But another reason, I understand that, but another reason why I did think he took up the mantle because he wanted to retire Captain America. When he seen that the government wasn't going to, then he was like, okay, then I'm going to have to do it.
So are you saying that we have to give him a chance after he's had 3 chances?
Nah, we just got to give him a chance because, he been there. Like he was the guy. When Steve Rogers needed help, he was there. When no one else was there, he was there. Sam was there. He backed him up. He threw his life away.
Bucky was there. Bucky was there.
No, I'm talking about when they was trying to get Bucky though. Like Sam was there. He was like, yo. He said, yo, you don't have to do this. He's like, I know, but when do we start? Like, so he basically like, I know this is gonna go against everything else, but I know that you're right. So I'm gonna follow you. He was always with him through thick and thin. Freaking became. But
you're missing the aspect of that whole dynamic. Yes, he said, "I'm with you." Where do we start? He said that at the end of Civil War or Winter Soldier, Civil War.
Winter Soldier. No, it was Winter Soldier going into Civil War.
Okay, at the end of Winter Soldier, he said, "Where do we start?" What was Captain America doing? Where were they starting? He was going to go against everybody, Captain America, including the government, to find his best friend Bucky.
Yeah, who was wrong?
So who he cared about more than Sam. When that happened, he didn't mean shit to Cap. Sam didn't mean nothing to Steve Rogers. He loved Bucky.
He did, but he also cared about Sam. Come on, like
he cares about Sam like he cares about any citizen. He had no love for Sam Wilson at Winter Soldier, bro. He had no love for Sam Wilson in Civil War. He loved Bucky. He fought Tony Stark for Bucky.
Listen, he barely knew Sam, but who did he go to with him and Black Widow when they was down and everybody thought they was dead? Who did he go to?
Who did who go to?
He knew Sam was always.
Who did who go to? What are you talking about?
Remember when they was in that Hydra base? It was Captain America and it was Black Widow, and they bombed the Hydra base and they thought they was dead. But then Captain America, he got him and Black Widow out of there. And who did he go to? He went to Sam Wilson crib.
That's the nigga he just met. What the freak you talking about? He just met him.
But he trusted him though. He knew his character already.
He was a freaking army boy who he trusted to get some hiding because he couldn't trust none of his friends. The only reason why he went to Sam's house is because he just met him, and Hydra would not know that is one of his affiliates. Come on, bro.
Come on, he knew what type of character Sam was.
No, he did not. No, he did not. He took a gamble on him because they were both serving in the military together.
Okay, exactly. And who is he going against? Against the military. But he knew who Sam
You're making it seem like they were friends. Are you saying that they loved each other as best friends then?
I'm saying that, but I'm saying
okay, there's another person out there that does deserve it more, and that is Bucky. Do you disagree?
I do disagree.
You cannot tell me, and you have not told me how Sam deserves to be Captain America over Bucky.
Deserves it and gets it is like two. Alright, they both deserve
Tell me how Sam deserves Steve Rogers' shield over Bucky.
I already told you.
No, you didn't.
Listen. With Sam and Cap, he knew Sam's character. He knew how much of a good.
He knew Bucky's character. Everything you say about Sam, I'm gonna one up you with Bucky.
That's why I said they both deserve it. But
Bucky deserves it more.
Okay, Bucky deserves it more. Okay, but Steve Rogers.
That's it.
Steve Rogers. Listen, but Steve Rogers didn't give it to him, and the reason that I think he didn't give it to him was because, first of all, he didn't think the world was going to accept him. Second, he knew Bucky. Like Bucky, he has a pass. We still see he's still.
I know narratively why he gave it to Sam. Yeah. They wrote it that way. I'm talking outside of the narrative of the MCU. We're talking as fans here. I believe Bucky deserved it because if you look at Endgame, they had Sam. It was Bucky that went to Sam. Bucky knew that Steve Rogers was on that bench, and Bucky told Sam, "Go to the bench." He already knew. Yeah. Captain Steve already told Bucky, I'm about to go to the past and be with Peggy. Bucky knew. He didn't tell Sam. He told Bucky. That's his best friend.
100%.
So that's why he deserves it more. That's the fan in me. I know what they wrote. I know they wrote that Sam got it. They also wrote that he rejected it twice. That's why I'm using my fandom and what should have happened. It should have been Bucky.
At the time, I disagree. I don't think it should have been. It probably still can be.
And I know you're saying that you don't think, but you're not telling me why it should have been. And when you tell me why, you're giving me reasons that are more so for Bucky. Oh, because he trusted Falcon. He trusted Bucky. Because he went to war with Falcon. He went to worse wars with Bucky. Because he wanted to be with Falcon. Well, he loved Bucky.
I understand everything that you're saying, right? So that means that they both deserve it. Okay, one could deserve it more.
That's what I'm saying. Who deserves it more?
Bucky.
Thank you.
But the thing is, with the narrative.
All right.
Listen, I also want to touch on the you said, oh, how is he going to defeat Red Hulk, right? In the movie, there's a weakness with Red Hulk is he gets too overheated and he burns out as well when he gets more angry. And another thing is with you know that freaking celestial god that's coming out of the earth from
Tiamat.
Tiamat, that's gonna be in the movie, and that is made out of
Whoa! What do you mean? How you know that's gonna be in the movie?
It's in the trailer. It's like in the beginning like of the trailer. They like fighting. They're gonna be fighting over it. Like that's what.
What did I miss? I didn't see Tiamat in the trailer. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like a small little place. You can like see like a part of like his hand or something. It's like it's in the trailer. 100% is in the trailer.
Freak.
Yes. So they're gonna be fighting over it, and it's made out of adamantium, and we know that adamantium can pierce through the Hulk's skin. So I believe they're gonna get a piece of that, and that's gonna be used against Red Hulk. But yeah, it's like a little brief clip. He's flying. That's when the missiles shoot up. They're gonna be fighting. It's like they said it's like gonna be in the beginning. They're gonna be fighting over it. So that's gonna be coming into play.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in. I appreciate you taking up for your boy, man. I appreciate you, Jay. Thanks for calling in. Call again in the future, bro. It was a pleasure. Yeah. 100. Let me see. Next we got John.
Can you hear me?
I'm gonna bring in two, John and Evil. Yeah, what's up?
What's up, man?
Why do I have to give Bucky a chance? You heard the previous callers. They're trying, but they can't get it done. I have logic on
John, you could go first.
Okay. I'm gonna start off by saying the trailer does look dope. I agree with Jody that the highlight was Red Hawk, and it's like when I saw Red Hawk, I'm thinking like, damn, like so how was Mark Ruffalo Hawk gonna, like, what is he gonna do, like, and then you know, I don't think that Jody has to give Sam a chance. The reason why is because what Sam did since Endgame, when Cap gave up, when Steve Rogers gave up the shield, Sam didn't really necessarily do anything to qualify to hold the shield.
Correct.
And Jody, and he did reject the shield.
Correct.
He did. So, do I think that Bucky deserved more? Absolutely, 100%.
And I want to be clear. I'm not saying that he shouldn't. I'm okay with giving him a chance. I'm going to give him a chance. I don't have to give him shit. Right. I don't have to give him a chance. Hell, no way. That's the point I'm at. I'm going to give him a chance, but I don't have to.
Right. So
good statement.
Yeah.
So it's like when I look at Sam, I don't like Captain America doesn't ooze like he doesn't ooze Captain America for me. Like he
Nothing.
Just doesn't have.
I'm trying to see it. I can't see it.
Nothing. And I just think like he's Captain America, but he's like a watered down version of Captain America.
Are we gonna ignore the elephant in the room that race matters? Are we really going to do that, guys? Are we really going to pretend that race does not matter here? Are we going to... Captain America is a white man. Just like Superman is a white man.
Yes.
Just like Black Panther is black. I don't want to go through... When a character is iconic, they should stay that way. And I know that there's been Calvin Ellis's and all this other shit, Black Supermans, whatever alternate universes. And I know in the main universe you've had black Captain Americas. I get it. But it's about who the character definitively is. The definitive character is Steve Rogers.
Yes. Yep.
That's what he looks like. Like, and we're trying to, and I'm not trying to make it racial. It's not about that. We're all tainted. The only ones on this planet who are not tainted are the little children, because they haven't been tainted by the world. They haven't been tainted by biases and seeing color and seeing your political affiliation, what religion or what color you are. We're all tainted on this planet because we're adults. We're teenagers. We're adults. We've been in this world being poisoned each and every day. We're slowly getting tainted every freaking day. So when we see a black man that used to be Red Falcon putting on a suit from Wakanda and pretending to be Captain America, it looks jarring to me, especially after I seen Steve Rogers for 10 years in the MCU, bro. That's a lot. That's all I want to say. Go ahead, John.
Right. So I honestly feel like, like I said, and what Jody said after he reacted to the trailer was interesting that I wanted to bring up was they tried to give him something to try to they tried to give him all this high tech stuff, the vibranium stuff. Like they wanted to give him more.
Yeah.
They wanted to up him more because he's black. They like they wanted to up the black one a lot more.
Because they could have easily have given him some super soldier serum. It's all out there.
Exactly.
They could have gave him super soldier serum, guys. Any of you guys out there who watched the series Falcon and the Winter Soldier, there was all kinds of serum around that motherfucker. There's doctors and scientists out there that know how to make it. The government has it. Yeah, so they gave him something that's even more rare than the freaking super soldier serum, and that's Wakandan woven suit and Wakandan vibranium. It's Wakandan woven means vibranium, but also Wakandan wings. Nigga got vibranium wings. He's all vibranium, bro. That's crazy. So I don't have to give him a chance. I don't want to give him a chance, but I have a belief system. I can't knock it until I see his solo movie. I've stuck with that. Many of you motherfuckers out there said Ben Affleck's Batman is the best Batman of all time. You guys disrespect Michael Keaton, bro.
Without a solo film? I don't know.
Y'all disrespect Christian Bale because they were saying that, Evol, in 2016 when they saw BVS. Here we are in 2024. You can't take it back.
Dark Knight Rises is the GOAT.
You can't take it back because that Ben Affleck never had a solo Batman movie. Never. And he never will.
Yep.
Y'all know who y'all are. So no, I have to give it a chance because I gotta see his solo movie first. If this movie doesn't hit, I'm writing him off for good. I don't want to see any sequels, and I'm gonna rage against the machine. Get this nigga out of here, or bring him on. This shit was lit. He's the now Captain America. Evil, what you got, bro?
So I want to ask you this: why was Steve Rogers chosen to be Captain America?
Why was Steve Rogers chosen to be Captain America? Let me go back to because of his heart.
Okay, was he the best soldier or
he was
most
the best
qualified at the time?
Yes, he was the most qualified. That's why he got the serum.
No, he. In terms of what you're arguing right now,
it depends on who you talk to. If you talk to Tommy Lee Jones, the general, it was the buff guys. If you're talking to the man who made the serum, and that's the one who counts, it was always Steve Rogers.
And why do you think he chose Sam?
Because he's explained it in the first Avenger. He said the serum makes you more of what you are. If you're more stronger aggressive, you go into toxic aggressive. When you're more this, you go into that. But when you're humble and you're soft, it makes you even more humble and knowledgeable. That's why Steve Rogers was the right choice.
Yes, and the same reason Sam is. Because Sam will choose compassion over the power. You were talking about the super soldier serum. He was offered it.
Compassion?
He immediately said no in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Immediately. When he had the conversation with Zemo.
Okay.
As well as when Zemo persuaded him to kill that flag smasher, he didn't jump to take her out. Because they say super soldiers can't exist.
Where are you going with
take
this?
them all out.
Where are you going with this? Are you trying to argue that Sam has the same heart as Steve Rogers?
No, I'm saying their morals aligned.
No, they're not. They don't have the same morals. No, they don't.
They do. Yes,
no,
they do. Yes,
they do not have the same moral compass. No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they do.
Tell me how.
Because Falcon and the Winter Soldier showed you what he is. What makes Steve Rogers because he's a good man, and that's the same thing for Sam Wilson.
I don't know what Sam's gonna do. I can't predict what he's gonna do because I don't know him.
No, I'm going off by who we saw in that Falcon and the Winter Soldier and throughout the MCU
I
since
don't know who he is in that
the Winter
series.
Soldier.
In that Falcon and Winter Soldier series, I didn't know him. He didn't know himself. That was the point. He was trying to figure out who he wanted to be.
He knew who he was, but he was conflicted on living up to the legacy of Steve Rogers because
No.
that was the thing.
That's not
Anybody
why.
could be yes it was. He felt like the shield belonged to someone else. Did he not say that?
Yes, but that's not why he was rejecting being Captain
No,
America.
the number one thing he rejected because he didn't think he deserved it or live up to
No.
Steve Rogers' legacy.
That's not true.
Second,
That's not true.
was living in a world where a black man as Captain America.
That's number one.
No,
that's the reason why he rejected that shield.
No.
It's because he was a black man in America.
No.
Yes.
He came to the conclusion that yes, I can be Captain America, but I don't have to be Steve Rogers.
Because he's black.
He's black. No, anybody could be Captain America, but not everybody could be Steve Rogers.
He was black. This is exactly you've missed the mark because that's why Isaiah was so
said no, Jody. You said don't go off the narrative or the writing. I'm not going off that.
Well, if you're gonna bring a Falcon America series, we have to go by what's in there.
Yes, it was showing the same.
What was So if what you're saying is true,
Rogers was chosen for with being.
What turned it around? What turned it around? There was I don't want to say a MacGuffin because it wasn't. There was something put into the show that completely turned it around for Sam that made him realize, oh, I can be Captain America. Do you know what that person, character, or thing was?
Isaiah Bradley.
Yes. And why was it Isaiah? Because he was a black man in America who took on persecution and all the shit he went through. And he still told him, and he had the conversation with him, you got to do your shit. You got to do it. Go against what they did. I'm part of it, but here I'm still making it happen. It was Isaiah. He needed another black man.
Just be you.
He needed be the black you. That's why Isaiah's black character meant a lot. It was black. It was about his blackness. That's why he was speaking out against the shit, the fake woke shit. Senator, you needed to do better, and you need to do this, and you need to do that.
That's what you're saying. You're saying
yes.
Steve gave him the shield because he's black. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying Sam rejected the shield because he's black.
No, the conversation is why did Steve choose Sam over Bucky, who you think is more deserving?
That's not the question. That's not. Whoa, you just switched the question.
No, I didn't.
We were talking about why Sam didn't take the shield.
This whole conversation started with you saying, why should I give him a chance, and you thinking Bucky is more deserving than Sam.
But then you can't throw me down a freaking hallway saying the reason why Sam didn't want to be was number one, because he didn't think he could live up to the mantle. The reason why is because he's black.
I'm addressing that because it was brought up. That's why I'm addressing.
You brought it up, motherfucker. All right, so if you want to go back to the original, all right,
I didn't bring it up because you brought
tight, nigga. Guess what? It's because he's black. You disagree?
In terms of the agenda of today's society, that's the narrative, yeah.
That's what he said. It was his blackness, bro. It was his blackness as a black man in America representing.
Because guess what?
How can it was Colin Kaepernick? How can a black man in America, represent America when I got problems with my own country? I can't even get a bank loan for my boathouse.
They just added that to the narrative. They didn't have to add that. They just did.
The whole series was about him being evil. The whole series was about him being oppressed. Was about him being broke. His sister couldn't afford the boathouse. They couldn't get a bank loan. He saved the world because he couldn't get a bank loan for the boathouse.
Even though he was going through those struggles as a black man, he remained a good man, same as Steve Rogers.
Steve Rogers doesn't know anything about being black.
No. Everybody had their own problems, but regardless of all their issues and problems they deal in their personal life, he remained a good man the same way as Steve Rogers.
Guess what? So did Ant-Man. So did Falcon.
Yes.
So did
Correct.
Hawkeye. So did every Avenger. You don't
That's
get
what
you
makes
don't
them
just
heroes.
because you're worthy of being an Avenger doesn't mean you're worthy of being Steve Rogers, bro. Doesn't mean you have the idea of Steve Rogers.
You said you said you think he's worthy of being Steve Rogers.
Steve
He's
Rogers,
not
Captain
thinking
America.
that.
Steve Rogers,
No,
Captain America.
No, Steve Rogers.
You
is
said
Steve
they have
Rogers.
the same personality. You said they have the same ideology. They don't.
Yes, ideology. Me and you can share the same ideology, but we're two different people.
So,
correct?
do you think that he's going to accept the president's desire to be a Captain America and work for the government again? Because I can tell you for a fact, Steve Rogers would never do it.
Because obviously we just saw him going up against Red Hulk in the trailer.
That doesn't mean he didn't give it a shot. So you know for sure, if what you're saying is true, he would have rejected him cold turkey. I ain't effing with none of y'all. Why is he even there talking to the president?
The same reason Steve Rogers even considered it at one point before he didn't take up the Sokovia Accords.
Cap. He didn't F with the government at all. The only way ever General Ross could see him was through a hologram.
So are you saying before the whole finding out the secrets of
Captain
Hydra
America
with Winter Soldier,
doesn't F with the government.
So you're saying he did not work with S.H.I.E.L.D. before finding out they were run by Hydra?
Who are you talking about?
Steve Rogers.
Yes, he did.
So isn't that technically the same thing that what's his name is doing?
No.
Sam?
No.
You're tripping.
Sam knows the government's dirty. Sam knows General Ross is a douchebag. Sam knows that he locked him up in an underwater prison in Civil War. Why are you even talking to him?
Because, no, you want to know why? Because he's still
I would
a
love to
good
know why.
man.
You know why?
Because he's still a good man.
Steve
Moral of the
Rogers would
story,
not have went there.
No, yes, he would.
Bullshit! You don't know Steve Rogers.
You don't know Steve
I know
Rogers.
you don't know Steve Rogers. He didn't deal with the
No,
government,
you don't know
my
Steve
dude.
Rogers.
Don't you know that he told the government to F off? He said, we'll fight you too. Get out of my way. I'm in here. And then the only time that General Ross could talk to Captain America was when there was a freaking hologram there. He didn't F with them. He went to the Civil War prison and broke Bucky out of the, broke him out of the underwater prison, nigga. After Civil War, he did not F with the government, period. You need to go watch the MCU then.
No. That is
Huh?
you do not know Steve Rogers.
What? They were running the world by themselves in Endgame. Everybody was snapped. They didn't. It was Scarlet Witch was doing. Black Widow was running the
I'm glad
country.
you brought up Endgame.
Low key.
I'm glad you brought up Endgame.
Black Widow was running the whole freaking operations on the freaking planet, bro. They had Avengers they had them in Mexico, they had them all over the world doing shit. They didn't answer to no one, dog. Wasn't no government telling them what to do.
They had a joint operation with Wakandan, the government,
Where?
Intergalactic with Captain Marvel. What are we talking about?
They had one with Captain Marvel and they had one with Rhodey.
And who was Rhodey still working for?
That was with Rhodey. They F with Rhodey. They don't F with the government.
Guess what? Was Rhodey still part of the government?
I don't know. We don't know.
Yes, he was, because
no,
we saw
the answer was no.
Invasion.
He said no. He said that's a court martial.
No, because we saw Secret Invasion.
I didn't see Secret Invasion.
Oh shit!
But I can tell you what I saw. The last thing I saw with him was him waving off General Ross and said that's a court martial.
Rhodey was the spokesperson for the government. He was the liaison between the Avengers
he was in
and the
Falcon and Winter
government.
Soldier too, but he wasn't working
he was
for
he was the liaison.
Yeah, but that's not the same. He wasn't in the same position. So a liaison, a liaison's not the same. It's a
But now that we found out that even Rhodey is compromised, I have to go to the source, which Ross is the president right now.
Jacob, don't say I'm shifting goalposts. Get up in here and get your shit Rex. I'll get you next, bro. Don't try to hijack. Here's the link. Get up in here, bro. So
because we seen firsthand, Sam's not interested in acquiring power. He does not believe in
That's a lie. That's a lie. He took a vibranium suit. What are you talking about? He took a vibranium suit.
When he was offered the serum, why didn't he take it?
Maybe because he didn't want to juice himself with what Isaiah
when he was
took.
persuaded
Maybe
to kill a terrorist flag smasher.
Maybe because
why
black
didn't he
people,
do that?
the same reason why black people didn't want to take the vaccine.
No. Okay, explain to me why didn't he kill the terrorists?
Why the what?
The flag smashers in Falcon and the Winter Soldier when he was persuaded to, stating that all super soldiers cannot be allowed to exist. And what did he respond with? What about Bucky? Blood isn't always the solution.
You're trying to make it seem like I'm saying he's a bad person. I'm not saying that. I think I think he's a good guy.
You on why Sam is more deserving than Bucky. That's what I'm debating.
Bucky's way more nicer than Sam. He's over there apologizing to people he killed in the past, giving them groceries, having tea with them, playing jazz. What are you talking about?
No, he's apologizing because of the guilt he has from when he was brainwashed. That's not necessarily being a good person. He's
what? That makes you a good person. That means you have a heart. He feels sorry for something that he's not even responsible for, and he's still making amends for it. What are you talking about?
Yes,
he's way more of a lighthearted, kind character than Sam.
And what is Sam making amends for right now?
Nothing.
Because he's still a good man.
What is he making amends for? Please tell me.
Nothing. That's the point. Which makes him, he's not compromised.
What?
Bucky is compromised.
No, he's not. How is Bucky compromised? He's healed. He's found his way.
When did his therapy start and when did he go apologizing? Was that before Endgame or after Endgame?
It was after.
And when did Steve Rogers give Sam the shield? Before, during Endgame or after Endgame?
At the end of it.
Okay, so Bucky didn't have all that therapy and going apologizing yet the moment Steve gave him the shield.
But he was already in Wakanda for years. He was the White Wolf. He was already the White Wolf for years. He was already that dude.
No, freak that White Wolf. That's disrespectful in its own.
I know, but it's what it is. He was already at peace. He was living in Wakanda having bitches for years already. He was chilling. He was a good guy. He was a sweetheart.
Clearly we know he wasn't at peace because of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
No, he was at peace. He was just in pain off of the past, and that's why he had to make amends for it.
So how's that being in peace with him still having nightmares?
He's at peace with who he is, but he's not at peace with what he's done as someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was living his life as a good person.
But that's not what you said he was at peace. No, he wasn't at peace.
Yes.
He was content.
Yes.
He was content.
He was at peace with who he was, but he was still bothered of his past, something that he couldn't control. And he wanted to make amends for it.
Peace.
Okay, he wasn't at peace.
Where he was.
I will give you he wasn't at peace. Was he not a nice person? You're trying to say he was not a nice person.
No, he said it himself. He's not.
Cap, that's bullshit. You're destroying Bucky. That is bullshit. He was a soft-spoken, very rational person. When Sam was stressed out, Bucky was giving him advice. Bucky was his rock. Sam was the one going through hell. And then when Bucky had to deal with his demons, he did it in private without burdening anyone else. He kept it a secret from everything he was going through. He was saving the world, saving freaking Sam, and then holding on to his shit that he was dealing with.
So you would rather give a shield to someone who was... Hold on, guess what? You wanted to give a shield to someone who was battling demons. That's what you just said.
There's nothing wrong with
battling his own demons. He should be Captain America.
Yes.
No, listen to what you just said.
Bro, Superman has regrets. Batman has regrets. Wonder Woman, they all got regrets. What are we talking about?
Yes.
Like I said, they're not perfect.
Anybody can be Captain America, and Sam was more qualified. It's the same reason Steve was chosen to be Cap. He saw the same thing in Sam.
You can't tell me that he's a
good man.
Anybody can be Captain America, and then you said he's more qualified, but you didn't finish it. I want you to say he's more qualified than Bucky.
Hold on, guess what? Bucky can be Cap too, but Sam will make the better one because of
he's more qualified than Sam. Bucky Barnes is more qualified to be Captain America than Sam Wilson.
No.
You're full of shit. Tell me why.
Okay, when Steve if he would have gave him that shield, Bucky would have to balance the reputation and his past as the Winter Soldier and Captain America with the society. No, you are a famous assassin that killed world leaders and iconic people. Is our new Cap?
Wrong. You're backdated like 2-3 years. You are the man who helped save the world against Thanos. That's the last thing he did.
Yo, yes, that is the last thing he did.
Okay.
Correct.
Thank you. So no, that whole lying, murdering, that shit is out. That was years ago. He saved the world against Thanos. That's what the world knows him as. So tell me how Sam Wilson is better equipped to be Cap than Bucky.
No, hold on. Even though he was there saving, fighting against Thanos, he is still more known as the Winter Soldier.
The Winter Soldier was a small run. He was only on TV for like a week. What are you talking about?
The Winter Soldier wasn't a small run.
Yes, it was. To the public. No, to the public. In Civil War, it was a guy that was on TV for after T'Challa got bombed.
He already
up until the time they got him. He had a reputation.
No, in Winter Soldier.
Not on public. It wasn't public. It was only in the government.
No, it became public in the Winter Soldier.
No, it didn't.
What are we talking about?
No, it didn't.
So you don't remember Natasha spilling everything?
Yes, I remember that on the internet. Yes.
And the Winter Soldier's secrets.
He wasn't part of Winter Soldier. Wasn't a part of that. He was deep.
So you're saying the government had no idea who the Winter Soldier was?
No, that's the point of the Winter Soldier. Only Hydra knew.
No, it's not.
Only Hydra knew who Winter Soldier was. Only freaking Red, the guy at the top. I forgot his freaking name.
No, there's literally a line that had throughout history while you were in the ice. This assassin called that's why they got the name Winter Soldier.
They knew the code name. Yes, the name Winter Soldier. But they didn't know he was Bucky Barnes. Bucky. They didn't know what he looked like. They didn't know he was a ghost.
Exactly, right there. They didn't know it was Bucky until he was exposed to be the Winter Soldier.
That's the public still didn't know that.
So now, all this
that's
time,
not public
Bucky
information.
Was the Winter Soldier? And now we want to make him Captain America?
He saved the world against Thanos. You're making shit up. You're wanting the people of Earth. The people only talk about what you did lately.
Been shown.
No, yeah, what has been shown?
By what has been shown.
He saved the universe. That's the last thing he did. They judge you off what you've done recently.
If that's the case, the rat that released Ant-Man is the ultimate hero.
Sure.
Because none of this would have happened without that rat.
Sure, I agree with that.
So give the rat the shield.
Freak is going on, bro? What's going on here? Is this the best you got?
No, because
tell me how Sam is a better fit for Captain America.
Because the simple fact
the only thing you said was because he's known for being the Winter Soldier. That does not qualify. That does not say why he deserves it more. I'm sorry.
So, okay, what qualifies you being Captain America?
Are you talking about me? You make an argument for Bucky?
What? No, what do you... Yes.
Well, Bucky's his best friend.
So
Steve Rogers trusts him with his life?
So is Sam.
No, he's not.
So is Sam. No, Sam is his modern-day best friend. No, Sam is his modern-day best friend, and Bucky is his childhood friend.
Modern day. This nigga said modern-day best friend.
Yes.
Evil.
Who got
Have you ever seen The Good Son? Have you ever seen the movie The Good Son?
Yes, I have.
You remember when there was one son hanging off the cliff? If Bucky was in the left and Sam was in the... Who would Steve Rogers let die?
Who's Macaulay Culkin?
Who? Yeah.
Who's Macaulay Culkin?
Sam.
No, Bucky.
You have no idea. You don't know who the freak Cap is. Bullshit. You said that Steve Rogers would let Sam live over Bucky. You're capping. What the freak is going on here?
Because in the Winter Soldier,
crazy.
He met Sam just running.
Come on, man.
And guess what? He saw that he was helping people get back into the world. Another sign of good man. Then, without question, without hesitation, he helps Captain America, knowing he's a full-on fugitive at the moment.
All right. You're full of shit
He stood,
first.
no,
But let's move
Sam
on to the
stood
next
by
thing.
Cap's side.
Okay. You're
throughout the whole
full
thing.
of shit on the best friend bit, but I want to move forward with why Bucky's more qualified
go ahead.
as Sam. So I'm going to go ahead and give you that bullshit. That's a freaking lie. But also, he went to war with Steve, a real war.
Yep.
Steve went against the government to save Bucky's life and risk court-martial in World War II.
Bucky.
Bucky saved Steve Rogers' life multiple times. Bucky knows everything about Steve, including his mother. Her name was Sarah. He actually knew his parents, knew the girlfriend. Remember that one hot girl? He actually knows Steve when he was actually living and the people that were living with Steve in that time, because one thing is for sure. He shares the same time lineage as Steve Rogers. No one on the planet can do that.
Correct.
No one on the planet
Correct.
shares that except Bucky. I remember the high school dance. I remember when you had that one dame. I remember when I took you out the movie theater and punched that bully in the alley. I'm with you to the end of the line is their tagline. It's so deep. I'm with you to the end of the line. It went for the whole MCU lineage, bro. That one line has power. That I'm with you to the end of the line usurped Winter Soldier's coding. That was powerful love. I'm with you to the end of the line. And Winter Soldier said, freak it, I'm out of here. Saved his life. And then when he drowned in the water, saved him from the water, bro. And then Steve Rogers came in Civil War to save him again, to prove that he was innocent. And also, which makes my point for me, when Tony Stark found out that Bucky was framed, they released that information to the public. So in Civil War, the public knew that Bucky was framed.
Oh, for that incident, yes.
So that whole, I'm going back, because that whole thing about the public, you were killed, all those, no, the public knows that he was framed. So you don't even have that there.
No,
so,
even being framed, he still did the
and
action.
Bucky, I'm going to keep going. And Bucky was in Wakanda getting African heritage and getting knowledge from the Wakandans. Bucky is a super soldier, and Bucky has rid himself, and he went on a mission of peace, of being the White Wolf. That's what makes him more of a Captain America.
Because everything you said, he would have been any of those soldiers before Steve, or even Bucky himself would have been chosen to be Captain America, but they were not. They chose a scrawny kid from Brooklyn with a good heart. That's what qualifies you to be a true Captain America. And Sam proved that.
So then how was Sam? You think that Sam is the little scrawny kid?
Sam did not hesitate. No, Sam did not.
Do you really believe
in helping
the same
Steve.
Heart? Do you think Sam has the same heart as Steve?
Because without question,
Jeez,
without superpowers, he stood by Steve's side and still chose to be a hero.
I wish that was true.
Without the powers.
Eval, I wish that Sam had the heart of Steve Rogers. I know that's not true.
Because
you really believe that? That takes time, bro. You need movies, a trilogy of films. That takes time. You're willing to give Sam Wilson, Steve Rogers' heart? I feel like that's disrespectful, bro.
It's been there since the Winter Soldier.
Sam didn't show no freaking amazing heart in the Winter Soldier. He was a side man.
Yes, he was
Do
a
your
side
job.
character,
What the freak you
but
talking
his
about?
character. No. He didn't have to help Steve.
Okay.
One.
Yeah.
He helps people get back into the world, which he did with Steve Rogers. He stood by his side. He didn't have to put his life on the line for none of that.
He was a hero.
Just said Steve do that on his own.
He was a
when
hero.
He got the fouls
like
on Bucky,
Ant-Man. Like Hawkeye.
When he got the fouls,
everything that you're saying about Sam, you could give to any Avenger.
Guess what? With them, they hesitated. Sam didn't. When Steve finally got the fouls on Bucky, he said, "You don't have to do this." Sure.
Hawkeye never hesitated. Captain Marvel never hesitated.
Hawkeye became a Ronin and went on a killing spree.
I'm talking about when they were heroes in the beginning.
I'm talking about Sam from Winter Soldier to now.
Okay.
I'm not picking a point in time. I'm talking about his whole career.
Okay. So then Ant-Man.
Criminal.
Doctor Strange.
He was cocky asshole.
Bruce Banner.
Helped create Ultron.
Tony Stark.
Ultron.
Black Panther.
He changed his mind after his fight with Killmonger to actually help the world.
I appreciate you for trying. You put up a good fight with this shit.
Hey, vengeance has consumed me, but I will not let it consume me no more. They were all compromised, but Sam is the one lone person who hasn't been compromised.
Let me make this. Let me make sure I'm hearing you correctly. Out of all the Avengers that we've seen in the MCU, Sam and Captain America are the one unwavering forces.
Let's see. Let's go down the list.
No. Let's not go down the list. Let's just go with the characters that you named. You think Sam is the more unwavering than all of them?
Sam is the second most unwavering person next to Steve.
Oh, freak!
Because you can't give me nobody else that is unwavering like that.
I did, but you don't accept him.
It's not Bucky.
I said Black Panther. You said
no. Black Panther. No, right there. The moment his dad was killed. Hold on. Guess what? The moment his dad was killed, was he consumed by vengeance and wanted to get revenge?
What are you talking about? Unwavering. When Sam said no to the shield twice, that's the definition of wavering.
No. And I'm talking about him being a hero.
What?
He was still doing good. He would just then take up the title as Captain America.
Black Panther never not did good.
But
Black Panther never not did good. He was always doing good. One would say vengeance,
So is revenge good?
It was justice.
No. He literally said to himself, vengeance has consumed him. He was on a killing spree, ready to kill Bucky.
In Wakanda,
correct?
That's justice. In America, they would probably see that as vengeance.
Yes. There's a lot of justice in America that is wrong.
Yeah,
justice.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a buck. T'Challa would have killed him, and that would have been nothing wrong with that. They softened him in the MCU. The King of Wakanda would have slit his throat.
That's why I'm trying to separate comic and MCU.
The King of Wakanda, Black Panther, would have slit his freaking throat, not thought twice about it. Because that's
without question.
Justice.
Hey, in the comics, without question,
he murdered his father. He murdered his daddy.
Been fine with it.
Yeah. So I mean, is what it is, bro. All right, I'm sorry, man. I don't see how. You've said a lot of stuff, but I just don't see how that makes Sam qualify more than Bucky. I gave you more Bucky reasons.
No, you did not.
Yes,
you
I did.
named everything I already named about all those soldiers that came before Steve, before he was chosen to be Captain
Bucky's
America.
A super soldier.
All of them could have been chosen.
Bucky's a super soldier.
But they didn't.
How are you gonna why are you gonna just throw away the best friend? You didn't acknowledge none of the history I said.
No,
he lived in time
you just said it right there. Bucky's a super soldier.
Can you give me more reasons? No. I gave you my reasons.
So was John Walker. He was a super soldier, but he went crazy.
But John Walker was a whack super soldier. He wasn't the good super soldier. He didn't have the good juice.
He
had the bad juice.
That proved my point.
No,
being a super soldier does not make you Captain America.
The super soldier serum that Isaiah had was a bad batch. He don't have the real good shit.
Being a super soldier does not make you Captain America.
I agree. You say things that I agree with as if you're making points. The chat can be full with that, but not me.
So why do you use super soldier as one of your points of why he's qualified?
Because a super soldier should be Captain America, not a nigga in a suit that was given to him by Wakandans.
No.
You don't think a super soldier should be Captain America? Oh, I didn't know that. My bad. I thought you thought a super soldier should be Captain America.
What I'm saying, a super soldier does not qualify you to be Captain America.
But It's like saying, I ain't gonna say that's a dark joke.
No,
But a
'cause
prerequisite for being Captain America, you should be a super soldier, though, right?
no, because Steve wasn't a super soldier before he was chosen to be Captain America.
Oh my god! What did you say?
Was Steve a super soldier when he was chosen to be Captain America?
I can't believe there's fools in this chat that are eating your shit up. You know that? Do you know this shit?
No, because they know the truth.
Look at this J12. Jody, he's flaming you, bro. That's a retard in there. You just said that yes, you could not be a super soldier because they picked a scrawny Steve Rogers to be super soldier.
No, you literally just said a prerequisite of being Captain America is being a super soldier.
Yes.
Steve wasn't a super soldier before he was Captain America.
Are you gonna make me entertain this? Or can you just say your bullshit and then we can move
Jody.
on? Oh, okay.
It's a fact.
All right, well, you're gonna make me entertain this. All right, here we go. The
Oh my
reason
God.
why they chose
It's a
him
fact.
was because whoever was chose was going to get shot with the super soldier serum.
No, guess what? The reason why
Hello? Hello? Yvonne, where'd you go? All right, man.
Hold on, can you hear me?
There
Can
he
you hear-
is.
Hold on.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I was saying no because before Steve Rogers, we had two super soldiers, Isaiah Bradley and the Red Skull.
What is that? What point
So
are
being
you
a
making?
super soldier is not a prerequisite.
Huh?
It's having a good heart and being a good person that makes you Captain America.
If you have a good heart and a good person, that's what the scientist who made the super soldier serum decided to give it to. It's not
Yes.
just having the heart. You're going to have the heart with this body, nigga, that I'm going to give you. Stop leaving that
body's
out.
just the super serum is just a bonus. That's
What?
just a bonus.
The super
That's a
soldier,
bonus.
the Captain America super soldier program involves the super soldier serum.
No, it's the same thing with Tony Stark. You could take away my toys, you could take away my suit, but
What
at
is
the end of the day,
happening?
I'm still
This
Iron Man.
motherfucker's a troll. Oh my freaking
Without
god!
this suit, Tony
Oh
Stark
my
is
god!
Iron Man.
Where's this fool at? Hey, why is this dude not in here? Where's
Wait,
this
who-
J
who
guy?
who is this dude in the chat talking?
Is this you, J Mecca? Is that you in the chat talking shit?
No, sir.
Bro, get this link, homie, and get in here, you bitch, in the comments. Come
Wait,
and
I
tell me some
want to
shit.
know who's that in the comments.
I don't freaking know. He said y'all banned him or something. Did y'all ban somebody in the chat?
No, even if you're banned, you should still be able to. Click
Even
the
if you
link with
yes,
it.
even if you're banned on YouTube and you did some host shit and my moderators banned you, that has nothing to do with this streamable link I'm giving, bruh. Anybody, even banned people like Andrew Casali that came here earlier, my first caller was a banned person. He used to troll my channel during the Snyder era. I know who Andrew Casali is. I remember him. But he slid up in this motherfucker acting like he was a regular fan. I let him live because I still wanted to hear what he had to say. So take your banned self and use this link, you punk bitch, and come in here and say this shit that you got to say to me to my face, bro. Holy freak. J Mecca, did you hear the shit that this motherfucker Evo was saying?
Yeah, I did.
Did you hear some of the shit that I was saying? When we probably said some shit. But what do you think?
Yeah, I've been dying the whole time, honestly.
What's your take, man?
I'll give Anthony Mackie a chance. You know, he's a cool actor or whatever. Sam, on the other hand, I have a problem with that.
Why you have a problem with Sam?
It gives me Wakanda Forever with Shuri. It gives
What does that
me in what you would call fake woke.
Okay.
Agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got it.
That's what it gives me.
Yeah. Me too.
I'm hearing people saying that Bucky can't be whatever. He can't be Cap, but there's a lot of people in the Avengers that done some grimy shit, but you know,
Correct.
nobody to sit there and say anything about that.
I just did though.
I must have missed that part then. I'm just saying, I don't know. I think Bucky should have got a chance at least. It would have been a great redemption story.
Okay, so let me go ahead and bring Jay. Wait, nah, Jay, you called in earlier, didn't you? Is this the troll from the comment section? Hello? Unmute.
He muted.
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you the troll from the comments?
Yeah. I was
he admitted it.
Hey, Evil and Jay Mecca, let me handle this mother freaker.
Okay.
For sure.
Hey, Jay, you saying a whole lot of shit up in the goddamn comments like you all that in a bag of chips, bruh. You better be able to back that shit up. What am I running from?
I had to come on there because what you was talking about was absolutely crazy. First of all, I just think that the last call, I forgot his name, Severin, whatever. He gave some facts, but you just totally overlooked.
Tell me the facts.
Okay, so here's the reason why you should give Sam a chance. The reason why Captain America looks at him,
No. I'm giving him a chance. I already told you guys that. I don't have to.
No, but I'm saying the reason why I think he's valid to be Captain America over Bucky. He's valid. Right. He's way valid over Bucky.
Okay.
And the reason why I feel like he's valid over Bucky is because if you look at their careers, right? When Winter Soldier was out, when they was just together and they grew up together, Captain America was his sidekick. Captain America was the one who got overlooked. He said that
Captain America was whose sidekick?
Was Bucky's sidekick. Remember, because he said that I feel like I'm with you when the girl ended up looking past Bucky.
Wait.
Once he got the serum.
You mean Steve Rogers when he was short was Bucky's sidekick? Yes. Okay, yes.
So he was Captain America's arc story really was a sidekick. Somebody was overlooked.
No, he wasn't Captain America at that point, sir. That was Steve Rogers shrivelly. That was a shriveled Steve Rogers. That was not Captain America.
Okay, but Captain America, Steve Rogers is that little shriveled up guy. That's part of him.
That's part of him. Yes, but if that little shriveling Steve Rogers was big and buff and 6'2", it wouldn't have been that same dynamic between him and Bucky.
No, but I'm saying
okay.
I'm giving you the dynamic of why I feel like he looks at Sam as somebody who's ride with him. He looks at him as his sidekick, and he can handle the spotlight and still be himself. And I think that's the reason why he looks at Sam as he's a good man. He's not looking for the spotlight. He can be in any type of situation and always going to do what's right and be there for his friends. And that's exactly the reason why when Winter Soldier was coming up, he looked at Captain America as Captain America looked at him as that. No matter what, he knew that he was going to be by his side. He was going to be there with him. And then when Captain America got the serum, he was the same way. He didn't change. And I think that's the reason why he looks at Sam as he's more as honorable. He's more of a leader.
Wait, I've lost you already. You said that Captain America looks up to Bucky even after he became Captain America. And that's arguable, but okay. Where does Sam get involved with that? I understand that, but where does Sam come into play here?
The reason why Sam comes into play because when Captain America became Captain America, he went to Sam, and when they got the whole thing happen with Black Widow, right? He went to Sam and said, "Hey, we have nowhere else to go." Sam immediately stepped in and said, "Come in." He didn't say, "Hey, you have to prove yourself. You have to show yourself." And he looked at it as this is somebody that is going to be honorable and is going to help their friend. And I think that's the reason why he saw himself in that person. And he said to him, if you look at it, he never ever Captain America only said it to one person. You're a good man throughout that whole entire MCU, and that was only to Sam. I never heard Captain America say that to anybody else in the MCU that you're a good man. Not Bucky, not anybody else, not Iron Man, not anybody else. The only person he said it to was Sam.
Are you saying that Steve Rogers telling Sam that he's a good man means that Steve Rogers doesn't think any of the Avengers are good men?
I don't think that he views them the same as high regard.
What are you saying by saying that? What are you saying? You're bringing that up as if Steve Rogers doesn't think that Bruce Banner, Tony Stark, T'Challa, and Bucky, and Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man are good men.
No, I didn't say that.
That's what I'm saying. What are you saying by saying that shit he said about Sam?
No, I'm saying that you view people. You have a friend group, Jody. Everybody has a friend group here. You have some friends that you view as, okay, this is my best friend. The reason why they separate themselves and become your best friend is a reason. They have qualities that your maybe your other friends don't have. I'm saying to you that Steve Rogers looks at the Falcon as this is somebody that has different type of qualities that stand out above the rest. And I think that's why he look at him differently. And I think that you can see that. That's why he says to him, "You're a good man for a reason." He looks at him differently than
I think
everybody
you're
else.
putting too much on that. There's a lot of people
No, I'm
that
not.
I
Never
have.
said it. I think there's a reason why he picked
So
him.
you
I
only
think that's the
tell.
reason why-
So you've only tell people who are good men they're good man in your life. Are there any people that you haven't told you're a good man to, but you knew they were good men?
No, the only person I've ever said was a good man that I view that I respect the most is my dad. That's the only man that I ever said. This man is somebody that
Is
I
he
feel
the
like I
only
should look up
person in your life who you believe is a good man?
No. My
Who
brother's
else?
the good man. My brother's a good man, but it's
All right.
different
Why
levels.
didn't you tell your brother that he was a good man?
I never told my brother he's a good man.
Why
I think he's a
didn't you
good
tell
person,
him?
but I think my father's an exceptional human being.
Why didn't you tell your brother that he's a good man?
What do you mean? Why did it not?
That's my point. Just because you don't tell them they're a good man does not mean they're not good men. Let's move on.
No, it's not. Because the reason why I told my dad because he's exceptional. I think once he mentioned that he thinks that Sam is
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Please
Yeah.
tell me why you saying he looks up to Sam? Is that what you're saying too?
Yes. I think he
So
definitely
you
does.
mentioned that when he was running in Civil War, he went to Sam. Do you remember in Winter Soldier? I'm sorry. Do you remember in Winter Soldier how they met?
Yeah, they was running side by side.
And they were talking about stuff, right?
Yeah.
Sam was a fan of Captain America, right?
Yeah.
He knew who Captain America was.
Yeah.
He was impressed by Captain America. He even mentioned how awesome he is and his physique, how he was lapping him on the laps.
Okay.
He was a fan, my nigga. He came to a fan's house and the fan let him in. Just like if Brad Pitt knocked on your door, you let that shit in. Ain't about love and trust. You could miss me with that. You doing extras.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Brad Pitt will come to my door.
If Brad Pitt knocks on your door, you're gonna let him in.
Yes, I'm gonna let him in.
Because he's Brad Pitt.
But listen, if he asks me to go to war with him, I'm gonna say no.
Not go to war. If Brad Pitt knocks on your door and says people are after me, can I come in? Will you let him in?
No, I'm not letting him in and put my whole family at risk.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, for sure. So what does that make you?
I'm not doing that.
What's that say about you?
I'm not letting a fan. I'm not letting.
You're not a good man, huh?
I'm letting now. For example, Captain America.
Jody didn't have to flip the.
You're not a good man.
No,
you let
I'm saying
if Brad Pitt comes knocking on your door, distressed, asking you to save his life, people are trying to kill him. You won't let him in. You'll let him die.
Different. But that's different. You're talking about if he's on the run and he's gonna bring people to my house.
Captain America was on the run.
No, but you're saying that you're saying, yo, Brad Pitt, but Brad Pitt's a bad example, bro. He abused his kids and all that. That's
different. Is that how you think?
Like,
when Brad Pitt comes to your door, you're gonna think about he abused his kids. He was with Angelina. He was in Mr. and Miss Smith. Or is your human interaction gonna be initially, I gotta save this man's life and give him solitude?
But if that's but you change the narrative.
I'm not changing shit.
But I'm saying you said if I'm a fan. If I'm a fan,
Sam was a fan. You're a fan. Sam was a fan of Captain America. I need you to follow along. Sam was a fan of Captain America. So obviously, if Captain America that he looks up to knocks on his door, he's gonna let him in. Don't make it deeper than that. Oh, he trusted him. He saw a great guy and a good man. Stop.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, Jody. There's a difference between being a fan and also going off to war with them, right? Because if you let somebody in, there's a separation. There's a separation. I got kids. If Brad Pitt comes in, cool. But if he asks me, hey, I'm coming, I got people chasing me, and they're gonna bring drama to you and your family by you helping me, that's a different situation. So if I help him, it's gonna be on the situation factors that, hey, I'm going to put somebody else's needs and myself in danger with the government. With the thing that means that I'm going above and beyond for a stranger. That's going past being a fan. That's why he looked at him as a good person. And then you got to look at it like this: who's the person that Captain America went to for advice? He went right down to Sam and asked Sam, "What do you think?" And then Sam said, "What makes you happy?"
He went to Bucky for advice a lot, bro. So what are we doing?
No, but I'm saying, what makes you happy? He's the only person who actually gives Steve advice, and Steve actually listens to.
That's not true.
Steve actually takes his advice.
That's a lie.
It's not different. He's not talking to Bucky about this
That's
stuff.
a lie. Yes, he is. What are you talking about? He told Bucky that he was going back to the past. Did he tell Sam?
Yeah, because he told he was going to give Sam the shield.
Did he tell Sam? So he didn't tell Sam, I'm about to go back to be with my bitch. I want you to be Captain America. He made that nigga wait 80 years until he was old on that bench. Bucky already knew.
Yeah, because he probably knew that Sam was going to try to talk him out.
You're making excuses. I'm hearing bullshit. You're saying no. You can't tell me that he'll go to Sam and he's the only person on the world who he can come and give Sam advice and ask Sam. Well, then why did he go to Bucky and told him he's going to go back to 1940 and not Sam?
Jody, that's not the point. Did it happen? Did he go to Sam?
Don't
and
do
ask
that.
his advice? He did go to Sam.
No,
and ask his
don't do
advice.
that. Why did he not tell Sam that he was going back to 1940?
Because he probably felt that Sam would have probably maybe talked him out of it.
Like Bucky would?
No, I don't think Bucky would have talked him
Why
out of
not?
it.
Answer that question. Why would not Bucky talk him out of it?
Because Bucky knew how much Peggy meant to him.
Thank you. What the freak does Sam know about Peggy and his freaking family?
He doesn't know. But that doesn't mean.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anything else?
That's not a point.
That's not a point. Thank you. Okay. What else do you have, sir?
So Jody, if you have a friend from 10 years ago, hold on. If you have a friend, Jody, from 10 years ago, and I meet you today,
come on, man.
And you become friends.
What else you got?
Hold on. Jody, let me just make this one point, and then we can see who people decide who won. If I meet you today,
I don't need people to decide who won. I'm hearing from you the lack of logic.
But listen, if you have a friend from 10 years ago and I meet you today, you're going to have more history with that friend from 10 years ago.
That means
that doesn't make him a better. That doesn't make him a better friend. That doesn't make him a better friend. That just means that he has more history than you.
So you're taking Evol's stance that Sam was more of a best friend, that Steve Rogers saw Sam as more of a best friend than he saw Bucky.
No, that's not my stance.
You were just trolling when you said that because you did say that.
No. I'm saying they both are his best friends, but it's not being a best friend that makes you more qualified.
Got it. So, Mr. J, you're saying that Steve Rogers sees Sam more of a best friend than he does Bucky?
No, I'm saying.
All right.
Bucky sees it. Bucky is his best
Your whole
friend,
argument was telling me how Sam means more to Steve than Bucky does.
No. But I'm gonna explain it right now. If you don't cut me off, so Sam sees Sam as his friend. He sees Bucky as his best friend, but he sees Sam as a better human being. That's what I feel. He sees Sam as a better human being than Bucky.
Why?
He does.
Why does he not see Bucky as a great human being? Why?
Because I think that he sees that Bucky is flawed and has demons and is tortured. And I think that he says that that's not somebody that I want to continue my legacy and carry on the Avengers. You can't lift everybody else up.
He fought to save him in Civil War against the world, against Iron Man. He took Bucky's position over Tony Stark. He fought Iron Man for Bucky. What are you talking about?
Yes, if Sam wasn't there, he would have chose Bucky, but Sam was the better option because Bucky was compromised. And that's as simple as it is.
Yes, it's very simple.
No. That shit is two different things. Don't try to sideline with him. You saying garbage right now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'll stop saving people.
So Jody, you don't think that Captain America views Bucky as flawed with everything that he's damaged?
There's no way in hell that freaking Steve Rogers thinks less of Bucky than he does of Sam. That's ridiculous. The only smirch that he has on his name, was when he was brainwashed by Hydra. And Steve Rogers does not hold that against his best friend. That's why he fought in Civil War for him. He knew he didn't do it. He believed that Bucky did not do that what he did, and he was right because he believed in his best friend, even when there was an insurmountable amount of evidence against him.
But Jody, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that
answer that point. But Jody, if you hear that point, answer that point.
Okay. I do believe that Captain America looks at Bucky's that he's going to continue torturing himself, and that's not somebody he wants to carry on the mantle of Captain America.
Where did you see torture? Where in the MCU did you see torture after Civil War?
I just told you, and the Falcon, and the Falcon, and the
Sam,
Falcon,
Captain America wasn't there. Steve Rogers wasn't there. So tell me what Steve Rogers saw. What pain did Steve Rogers see in Bucky that will make you say that?
Oh, when they got off the plane to go to Wachovia, whatever that place was, when they got off the plane in the Civil War, he said, "I don't know if I'm worth all this." And he said, "No, you hired her." He said, "Yeah, but I still did it." He knew right there when he looked at him, this guy is tortured and he can't get over what just happened.
Oh my God! Right in that scene, that reasserts what I've been saying. He saw that he was a good person. He said, "I don't know that I'm worth all this," and he reassured him, "Yes, you are."
So Jody, let me ask you a question.
Because he felt guilty for what he did.
That doesn't make you a good person, Jody.
If you feel bad for things that you do, that's a sign you're a good person.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Who's a better person? If I hurt somebody, if I hurt 30 people, right, and I feel bad about it. Hold on, and I feel bad about it, right? And then I start helping people, right? Or the person who never hurt a single person a day in his life, and he goes around helping people until the day he dies. Who's a better person?
The person who never did anything wrong and you said was perfect until the day he dies?
Yes, and goes around helping people. Who's the better person?
That's a better person to me, based off if you're looking at on paper. But if I know them, I need to know. Hold on. I need to know them to tell you who. If I don't know them, I can't tell you.
Okay, so based on you knowing them, Bucky actually murdered people, right? You can't take that away from him. You know he was brainwashed. You can't take it away from him. Sam actually spent his whole entire life in the army helping people.
We don't know what he did. We have no origins on this nigga. He just showed up in Civil War and Winter Soldier.
But I'm saying after he got out the army, what was he doing? He was.
Why you join the army? You join the army to kill people? He's a murderer too.
But there's plenty of people who join the army.
He's a murderer too. No, he was doing an op. He was running those pilot wings, and his homeboy died. They were going out and shooting niggas with missiles and flying out of there. He was a murderer too.
Okay, so what is that? So what is that saying? He was doing missions.
No, you tell me what it's saying. We got two murderers. One did it with brainwash, and one did it by his own choice. Who's the better person now?
What are you talking about? Before he got brainwashed, before he got kidnapped, he was murdering people. When he was with Captain America, before he got captured.
Oh, you talking about in World War II? Yeah, all right, for sure. Yeah. He was drafted. It's different.
Yeah, but
he went to war. No, Sam signed up to go to war to murder people. Bucky was drafted.
So let me ask you a question, Jody.
No. Don't ask me a question. Hear what I said. Sam signed up for war. Bucky was drafted in war. World War. It's a difference. Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
One person wanted to go kill, and one person had to because it was his duty.
But that's not true though.
Who's a better person? Now tell me, who's a better person? The one who signs up for war when there is no war, or the one who got drafted?
Sam was a para-rescue.
Sam's the better person. How does that make sense with what I just set up?
Because Sam was a para-rescuer. He was signing up to help people.
Like, yes, no para-rescuer. That nigga was missiling niggas.
No, he says it in Winter Soldier. He was
I know what he says.
two tours para-rescueman.
Two tours para-rescueman. That motherfucker was killing people, bro. He had wings. What you need wings? What you need wings? What you need wings for? To go in there so you can be seen by radar, so you can blow some shit up and get out of there. Miss me if you think this nigga wasn't killing nobody.
Yo, bro,
He was sent in to extract people and save them as a para-rescueman.
Why? Because that's what he said.
Oh, that's his job in the army.
When you go and join the army, you go to war, you kill niggas.
No, that's not every role.
Okay, so he never killed nobody then. So Sam never killed nobody then.
I didn't say that. I never said that.
Whoa. Is that what y'all saying? He did two tours in the army, never killed nobody.
By what's stated in the MCU, by that logic, he hasn't killed anybody because that's what they told us.
Is that what you believe? He did two tours in the army and never killed nobody.
Yes, you can do two tours in the army and not kill nobody.
So he's not battle experienced. That's what you're telling me. So he has no experience in battle.
No, you're still trained in combat, same as any.
No. I didn't say trained in combat. I said battle experience.
Yes, just like a medic. Hold on, just like a medic in the army. Yes, but they can have no kills.
That's no battle experience.
But they're still trained to hurt you and kill you. They just don't have to kill you. That doesn't mean
Yes.
There's a difference between being trained. There's a difference between being trained. Cops are trained. They go through the same freaking training. That don't mean they killed nobody.
Yes, you
that
can
don't mean
be
they
in
don't
the
have no
military and have
experience.
no kills.
Battle experience
You
is
can
being
be in
in
the
war,
military
in
and
battle,
have no
and
kills.
actually fighting, shooting, killing, grenade, run, put all that shit.
He was a para-rescue.
So he has no battle experience.
But Jody, there's plenty of people I know that been.
You keep telling me pararescue like he's rescuing niggas. So no battle experience. What you saying?
Okay, here it is.
So Jody,
I think he said his only successful
I
mission
wanted to
was
talk to this
capture.
nigga, but I'm gonna have to say goodbye to you, bro, because you double teaming. I need one at a time.
Okay. I'll back up.
I need one at a time. I already gave you 30 minutes. When haters come in, I need to get at the haters. Go ahead, Jay.
All right. So first of all, I don't hate you. I always watch the channel, but I'm saying I just had to get out that Captain America hate. But what I'll say is this:
there is no Captain America hate. I love Captain America. Oh, you mean Black Falcon? No, I don't like him.
He's Captain America, bro. Like,
yeah, I know he is Captain America. Yeah, it's a fact.
And if the movie's good, like I think you'll accept him as Captain America, and I get it. He has to prove it. I get that.
No. Back to the shit. You can't tell me that he's more of a best friend because you even agreed that Bucky is more of Steve's best friend than even Sam is, right?
Yes, but
you believe you're believing that Steve thinks Sam is a better person than Bucky.
Yes, I believe that wholeheartedly.
You're believing that with no facts or nothing from the movie to back your claim. You're making that up.
The facts show that he gave him the shield.
What fact? What fact?
Give him the shield.
The fact that he gave him the shield means that he's more. What does that mean?
That means that he views him as a better leader, a better person to carry on tradition. Otherwise, he gave it to Bucky.
Why? What if Bucky didn't want it? What if they had a conversation and Bucky said, "I don't want it. I want to f bitches in Wakanda. I'm good. I'm the White Wolf."
But that's not what happened. Bucky
you don't know what happened.
But
that's the point I'm making. We don't know what happened.
Yes, we do know what happened because Bucky said.
You don't know if Sam talked to. If you don't know if Bucky talked to Steve, you don't know if Bucky said no.
But I'm saying you don't know either. You don't know either.
I know I don't know.
But I'm saying.
You're bringing up hypotheticals. You're doing it. You're doing it the whole freaking argument.
No, I'm not. I'm going up the conversation that happened.
You said that a conversation.
But hold on, Jody. What he said in Falcon and Winter Soldier was this. He said, this is not what Steve wanted. Steve wanted you to have it.
He told Bucky he was going to the past to be with Peggy. He didn't tell Sam.
Okay.
That to me, since you're not catching what that means, I'm going to say what it means. It means he trusted in Bucky. It means he told Bucky what was really going on when he basically lied and deceived all of the world, all of the Avengers, including the Hulk. He deceived everybody, but he told one person in that existence the truth. He told it to Bucky. He didn't tell Sam shit. That means that Bucky means everything to him, not Sam.
I don't think that means anything. There's different tools. There's different friends that you have.
It's lost on you. So if one person that's what I'm saying. Logic is gone on you. That means nothing to you. But because he gave you could take the sentence of he gave Sam the shield. That means he's a better leader than Bucky. He should be Captain America. But when I hit you with he told Bucky that he was going to the past and no one else that lived, and he lied to everybody else except one person, Bucky, you said, well, that doesn't mean nothing. You're disingenuous as shit.
But I'm not being disingenuous. I'm agreeing with your point.
I'm not. You always respond like this. You're not saying shit. You are being disingenuous. You're not understanding the similarities.
No, I'm saying that your point is valid, but I'm saying this is what I believe, right? So I believe that
I know what you believe. You can't prove it though. You're not giving me examples. The examples you're giving me are hyperbole.
No, the examples I'm giving you is what he did.
So I know what he did. What means more to you? What can I ask you? What means more, giving Sam the shield, or telling the last human what he's really going to do when he goes back in time and he's leaving this world.
I think they mean two different things, two different people.
Tight. Thank you for capping. Be honest, nigga.
I am being honest.
See, you're full of shit, bro. You're full of shit. There's my nigga. If I'm about to leave this time and I'm about to go 80 years in the past, I'm gonna give the shield to somebody. I'm gonna give it to the nigga who was in the army with me, who's my sidekick. Here you go. But I'm gonna tell and I'm gonna lie to him, and I'm gonna lie to the world. I'm gonna lie to Hulk. I'm gonna lie to all these niggas. But I'm gonna make sure I tell my dog Bucky what's up. Hey man, I'm about to go back and see Peggy, dog. Hey man, give Sam, let Sam know I'm gonna let him be, cause this is what Steve Rogers would say. I know you've been through shit. You finally got your life ahead of you. I don't want to burden you with this. I want you to live your life without worrying about this shield. Be well and live a great life, Bucky. I love you. But this shield, make sure you give it to Sam, because he's young and he's hungry. Make sure he gets this. And he dips out. Which one of those scenarios means more? Giving the nigga the shield or telling the last person the truth when he lied to everybody else about him going to the past?
I think if he did that, if he said that, then of course, and then your point is valid.
Forget him saying that. Erase that. But what he did, let's only go by what they did. I give Sam the shield. Years later, mind you, it was years later. He could have came to Sam at any time and slid him the shield. He came years later, or him telling Bucky the truth. I'm leaving. I'm not coming back. I'm going back with Peggy. Which one of those scenarios means more? The nigga who he left his shield to, or the motherfucker he told what he was really doing when he lied to everyone else?
I think, like I said, I'm being honest with you. I think that because of their relationship he had with Bucky, it meant different things to both of them. So for me,
what does it mean more? What means more to you, my nigga?
Oh, to me, it would be the telling me the truth.
Exactly. Exactly. So why you capping out here?
No, but I'm not capping.
It unravels everything. He had more love, affinity, trust, honor, respect for Bucky.
But I'm telling you why I'm thinking this way, right? I have certain friends, right, that I tell certain things to, but it doesn't mean I think less of others. Certain people are just built differently.
And there's one person, hopefully in your life that you tell the truth to, no matter what. I hope you have one of those type of people.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so that's the person you value the most, regardless of what you say. Whoever you could come and tell the truth to and be yourself with, that's your best friend. Above all best friends. No matter who it is, your brother, your mama, your uncle, or your daddy. Whoever you could do that to in your life, that's the person.
But yes, you could have a best friend, but you also could have a best friend that you have another friend over that person who you view that person as a better human being. That person can have his life.
That doesn't mean shit to me. Better human being, I'm taking my best friend over the better human being 10 out of 10 times. I'll let that nigga drop to his death for my best friend. Why are you hitting me with shit that don't matter, bro? And it doesn't matter to you. You're being disingenuous for this debate, but you're making no sense. You are not going to pick the better person over your best friend.
No, but
I know you're not.
But I'm saying I'm agreeing with you on that, Jody. What I'm saying that. You're not taking into context that the reason why he gave him the shield was because he's saying this person is my best friend and I do value him. But at the same time, Sam is a better person, and that you're not opening up your mind to realize that both of those sentences could be true. You're saying only one of them has to be true, and I'm like, that's not the way the world works. You can have both of them. Both of them could be true. Both of them could be true and valid. And I think that he looked at Sam as Bucky's my best friend, but Sam is a better person overall. And I think that statement is still true. That's why he said, I'm giving you the shield. You're going to carry on my legacy. So in your scenario, Jody, since you want to drop scenarios, why didn't he give it to Bucky?
Why didn't Steve Rogers give the shield to Bucky?
Yeah, because he could have did both.
I don't know. We don't know why. None of us know why. Because it wasn't in the movie.
But you just gave a scenario that he told
the truth. Oh, yeah. If you want me to give my scenario of what I think that he did and said, something like that, what I said.
So you think that and he said that I'm gonna
If
give it a
based off
to
what I
Sam
know about
Humphrey?
Steve Rogers, he would have said that. He would have told Bucky, "I'm not going to burden you with this. He's young. He's vigor. He's let him deal with it. You live a good life. We've already had our wars, brother. We've had our wars. We need to rest. For our watch is ended. Now we rest. Give it to the young buck." That's what.
But let me ask you a question. What do you think if they show? Because remember they said they're supposed to do a show about
Jake,
his return.
you come up in this chat, Jake. You mullet wearing bitch. Come in this. Come in this chat, bro. Come through this chat.
Yeah, I want Jake in here. He been
Get
saying
in
some
here.
crazy
Bring out the Jake
from State Farm.
Jay, anything else, man? I just feel like we've gotten to the point where we got to the point. I mean, you're saying a lot of shit, but it's logic, man. You know, good and gun day well. If you're Captain America, you're obvious. Bucky needs to have it more than Sam, but I understand why Sam has it. I understand why. Agenda. It's funny how you guys are just going with Disney's agenda though and capping for it. It makes little sense why they would give it to Falcon, but it makes a lot of sense when it's Disney because he's black. He's black.
Now, based on that, I can't really argue against that point.
I was trying not to go that route.
That's
even though
why
that's
it is. That's the end of the day
agenda.
why he's freaking Black Falcon America right now. It's because he's black.
Yeah, the same reason Nick Fury got pushed to the side in Captain Marvel.
So you guys agree that he's Captain America because he's black?
I think
in terms of creating in the narrative, yeah.
But I do believe that.
Plus, it don't feel like it's been earned.
But not by the story that was told.
Yes, the story that was told, Sam was a better person than Bucky, and they had to give it in. He's just a better person.
How is he a better person?
I already explained it. You just don't want to. You just don't want to accept it.
Everything that you're telling me it doesn't apply. He's not. How is he a better person? How do you know that Bucky's a bad person? Take the Winter Soldier sheet out of it. What has she shown you? He fought bullies. He freaking protected Steve in the alley. He fought his battles all the time.
Jody, I'm gonna say one last point to you. Go to Endgame. If you look at Endgame, Captain America mirrored his life after Sam. Saying he did exactly what Sam was doing.
Captain America mirrored his life after Sam?
Yes.
When Sam got dusted, he did start doing things Sam
he started
does.
helping people just like Sam. He mirrored his life after
What are you talking about?
He said Sam is a better person.
Wait.
That's the reason why I'm saying that.
Wait. I don't know what you're talking about. Please tell me what you're talking about. How he mirrored his life after Sam.
So Sam, remember
what
Sam
movie?
Was doing therapy where he was helping people, right? Remember he went in Captain America. Then in Endgame, what's the first thing you see Captain America doing? Doing what Sam was doing.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, what Sam was doing. Captain America, after he figured they lost the war, he mirrored his life.
Whoa. He got introduced to therapy through Sam. So he was doing therapy. All from, I would say, Winter Soldier until Endgame. I don't think he was doing it while Sam was there. They were probably doing it together. It's illogical to think that he picked up therapy after Endgame.
But he mirrored his life. He mirrored his life and got inspiration.
That means he mirrored his life after Sam because he did therapy for people who were suffering.
He got the inspiration from who?
Okay, sure. There you go. I agree with that. He got inspiration from Sam to do therapy.
And then right after that, he mirrored his life after Sam.
Tell me how he mirrored his life after Sam. Those are big words.
Sam was using his afterlife to help people, and now Captain America was doing the same thing.
Oh, so you're saying the same shit. You just freaking... That's why I don't like talking to you. You freaking say shit and you backtrack, and then you re-say it later. You're saying that he mirrored his life after Sam because he did therapy? That doesn't mean you're mirroring your life after them. I've taken the ideas and done it. That don't mean I'm mirroring my life. I got into YouTube because another motherfucker wanted to make videos with me, and I did it. I didn't mirror my life after this nigga.
So the fact that he's doing the exact same thing that
somebody introduced me into getting a license and getting a bike, and I got a bike, and I started riding a bike. Mirror my life after this nigga because he showed me what a bike is. Told me I should ride a bike.
bro, you don't want to give Sam any props for anything. That's
I
what I'm saying.
just told you he got inspiration from the freaking therapy. You're trying to give Sam too much by saying
Bro,
that he mirrored his life after him.
But hold on, Jody. I was in the movies, and everybody that saw Endgame, everybody in the movies was like, "Oh, he's doing just like what Sam was doing." Everybody thought that. Everybody thought that he was mirroring his life after Sam.
Do you know what mirroring your
Sam.
life after someone means? I don't think you know what that means. You shouldn't use those type of terms if you don't understand them.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, Jody. If you help me get into YouTube and I start seeing you and I get inspiration for you and I mirror my channel after you and do the same type of background, all type of thing, that's mirroring my life.
No, it's not.
You. How is that? How is that not mirroring my life after
It's taking inspiration and copying me. You're not mirroring shit. I don't know about your family, your ideals, what you do in a day-to-day routine, what you believe in, how you act. That's your life. What the freak are you talking about? You don't know what it means to mirror your life after something.
But they believe in the same thing.
How do you know?
We've seen it.
We've seen what they believe in. They believe in the same thing. Have you seen them go to Bible study or something? The mosque? What have you seen?
Oh, bro, you be capping like you. Bro,
I'm capping. You're saying they believe the same thing when nothing was shown in the movie that shows that they believe the same thing. All one thing happened. Cap led and Sam followed. That's the truth. You're trying to make more of it than it is. Cap led, Sam followed. He was a wingman.
But bro, you don't want to.
Was he not a wingman? Do you agree with that?
I'm not denying that.
Cap led and Sam followed, correct?
Okay. So I'm
okay or correct? Is that correct?
Yes, you're correct.
So was Sam Cap's wingman, correct?
Yes.
Was
I agree with you.
In the Avengers, was Sam not used as recon and a tech guy?
Okay, so
he wasn't really fully utilized. They used him for what he could do. Go send Red Wing and let us know how many people we got to go in and fight. Stay and do a perimeter. That's who he was.
But I'm saying he was a vital part of the team. You act like he was just trash. He was a vital part of the team.
He wasn't a vital part of the team.
Okay,
you didn't need him. Red Wing, on the other hand, you needed that Red Wing. That Red Wing was lit. But anybody could have been Red Wing.
Jody, can I ask you one more question and then we're gonna.
You can't tell me why did they need Sam? They didn't.
I thought that he brought the whole team together. He made the team like.
Oh man, you're a Sam cocksucker. Get this shit.
No,
what the freak you saying? He brought the whole team together. He's the heart and soul of the Avengers, huh?
I didn't say he was the heart and soul of the Avengers.
You know,
I said I think he was the only
you're
person.
Replacing Steve Rogers with Sam, and it's disgusting. The only person who brought the team together was Captain America and Tony Stark. Those are the only two characters that you can positively say were the ones who brought the team together. And this nigga coming here and telling me that Sam, do the orders, what you say, Cap, I'll do it, Wilson, was the one who brought the team together.
Bro, I never said that. I never said he was the one that brought the team together. I said he was a vital part of the team. No, he wasn't just trash. He was doing his thing.
Nigga, you just said that shit 1 minute ago.
I didn't say he's as important as Captain.
Nigga,
I thought I was tripping.
Nigga, you just said Sam brought the whole team together.
No, I said that when they was in that little thing on Civil War when they first started, he was making jokes of Black Widow and all that stuff. I felt like he made the team more, brought the team together. It was like that little small group that they had. Remember that little small group that they had?
Nigga, you said they brought the whole team together.
That was when Civil War when they broke apart. But I'm saying that little group that they had, which was Sam, Black Widow, Captain America, and I think
you talking about the Rebels?
Yes, the Rebels. I thought that
he brought that team together.
He was. I think he was a key. No, it was Captain America. Captain America was a leader, but he was a key part. He was the second leading person on the team.
Wait. So you're gonna lie and say that you didn't say that Sam Wilson brought the Avengers together?
Not the Avengers. I'm talking about the Rebels group, the little Rebels group.
Are you saying Sam brought the Rebels together?
Yeah, I think it was about a part of that group.
All right.
Yo, you a hater.
Logic is lost on this man. I'm sorry, bro. All right, man. Bro, I found the most Sam Wilson cocksucker that I didn't even know it existed, bro. Holy
you hate
freak.
it, bro.
I can't believe that you're doing this at the expense of all the other Avengers. All right, hey, I appreciate you for coming in and saying your shit though. 100, bro. Qui-Gon Icon, Qui-Gon Don Don.
Yo.
I appreciate you for waiting, bro.
You hear me?
Yeah, bruh.
Hey, bro.
Qui-Gon's here, Lottie's here, 5 Stars here.
Be careful with 5 Star.
Be careful with 5 Star. All right, he's out. He's out.
Damn. What the fuck was it?
Qui-Gon, what's good, bro?
What's good, bro? Jay, you put up a good fight, bro. Evol, you put up I would say a better fight. They've been putting up good fights against you. But I'm just coming here to be totally honest with this character, dog.
Are you sure?
Yes,
right.
Totally honest.
Jake, get in here. Jake, hey, look. Jake talking shit. Jake, if you don't use the link, you're never gonna come
Jake,
back.
You need to get in here too.
Who?
Jake needs to get in here too.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about Jake. And then there was somebody named Adam that was trying to get in here.
Well, the link is there.
Yeah. But I started off with, what is it?
Timeout, 1 minute, bitch. All right, go ahead.
They deserved it. I started off with Avengers 1, as everybody else did. Well, Iron Man originally. But when I first seen Captain America, I was like, look at this corny ass nigga. This colors on this nigga. I ain't like him personally. Yeah. I ain't like him.
Yeah.
I was more of a Tony Stark fan starting off. But then when I watched Winter Soldier and I watched Civil War, my nigga, and I was like, oh, that man Captain America is a real character. He's a real development of a character. He's a real heroes to look up to, but because that's what heroes are. Heroes are supposed to be idols that looked up to. And I was like, oh, okay, that's a good character to look up to. And then skip down a timeline, and then Falcon and the Winter Soldier came out. And they shitted on that shield when they showed that black man had the shield first, and they enslaved that nigga and put needles in that nigga. Yeah, I'm getting real, bro. They put needles in that nigga. And then I thought about, like, wait, so that shield started off with that old black man from back in the day. And now you got the shield years later on. There's some white America shit going on here. And I felt like I was duped by Marvel this whole time. Cause like, that nigga had the shield way back and now you give it to a white man nowadays? Oh yeah, you're going to switch over to Sam and give Sam the shield now because it makes sense towards the story that you put forth. But it just came out of nowhere. And that's my problem with it. It came out of nowhere. If you would have set it up earlier with Sam before the TV show, I would have been like, oh yeah, it makes sense to give Sam the shield.
Right. But
since it just came out of nowhere and they just expected you to believe it and give into it, then it's kind of like, oh, it's kind of wacky. That's why I'm kind of with you, Jody. But it kind of got me, my nigga. I'm fully team Sam with getting the shield, but I'm not cool upon the way that they did it.
I'm not either. And I don't have a problem with giving him a chance because that's what I'm gonna do. Like I said, my code. I have to see the movie. I have to see the solo movie, and then after I see that, then I'll cast judgment. But the idea that we have to give Sam a chance. I don't have to give anybody a chance. I don't have to do anything for anybody at the company that Disney is. Disney has zero chances with me. They're all out. They've been out of chances with me. There are no chance, and they don't deserve your chance. Anybody out there that is watching, no, Disney doesn't deserve your money. They have to earn that shit. They're back to the phase. You know, in the Renaissance era, Disney movies, they were not number one. You see a Disney movie coming out, it was a for show see. Disney stood for quality. They stood for amazing tingles, the lovely buttery feeling you get when you watch their movies. Them days are over with, bro. Them days are gone. They are back to, you have to earn my dollar. You have to earn your chance. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all just living out here off of Disney nostalgia and some shit. Like, you're not paying attention to what they've been doing. Look what they did with Marvel and Star Wars. They don't give a shit about y'all. And I understand because somebody looks like us, right? They're using that. They're weaponizing that to make you niggas, to make this nigga like Jay come in here. You see this, how this nigga Jay came and fought me for like 45 minutes and how Evol fought me? They're weaponizing that, banking that you niggas would be, oh, he's black. Let's root for him. That's why they cast him.
Yeah. I listen. When I heard y'all niggas get on the black shit, I was like, oh, finally. Like this is the reason why they got this nigga up there because he's
Shit
black.
is crazy.
Yeah, that's the only
Y'all
reason.
falling
But,
for the hook, man. That's why he's here. That's why. That's why that
Yeah.
Feige's pivoting. Feige's gonna do some little shit. You know, it's bullshit, bro.
But I agree with you. Why you mad? I understand why you like what the fuck. Like why? What the freak? Why is all of a sudden he's giving the? It's really Bucky. Bucky really deserves it.
Bucky don't deserve shit, man.
He does.
Y'all hating on Sam.
When it comes to the total story of it, Bucky deserves it.
Who's hating? Yeah,
Well,
who's hating on
obviously he
Sam?
doesn't-
No
nigga,
one's
he doesn't-
hating
he
on
didn't get
Sam. Zach, what are you talking about?
I'm hating on
Nigga, how
Sam.
y'all talking about the nigga deserves it when the nigga obviously didn't get it? So obviously he didn't deserve it.
Just
Exactly.
look at
No more than Captain
Just
America,
because you
my
don't
nigga.
get something doesn't mean you didn't
there's some
deserve it.
Bucky haters
Hold
up
up
here.
though, my nigga. If
Right.
I give someone something, how can you tell me that nigga didn't deserve it?
Exactly.
Nigga, I gave it to him, nigga. It's my shit. So if I say he deserves it, he deserves it. It's my shit, right?
Wait,
If I give you my
have you?
phone and say you
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What the
I
fuck
gave
we doing
E-Man some shit that he never deserved. I gave a lot of shit away that they didn't deserve. What do you do?
gotta come up
You've
with a
never
better
given
argument,
nothing to
man.
nobody that they didn't
You can say that,
deserve.
though, Jody. Jody, you can say that you gave it to him, but no other nigga can come up to you and say, "Why are you giving E that? He doesn't deserve it."
Yes,
Ain't
they
that some
can.
bullshit? But that's
they
some
make
bullshit,
sense.
though.
That's not bullshit. If I get whoa, it's with my son. You know, we were going to Disneyland and he messed up the day before, but we were planning this Disneyland trip already. So I let him come, and his mom was like, he didn't deserve to be here. I was like, you're right, but hey, we planned this. There's a lot of times where people get stuff that they don't deserve. That doesn't mean shit. And yes, somebody could say, he don't deserve that. Why are you giving him that? Absolutely, Zach. What are you talking about?
But you never heard of the phrase, you get what you deserve? That's
Yes.
a real phrase for a reason. You get what you deserve. Some people don't deserve bad
Deserved
things
on
happen to
what
them.
context though? You gotta
Jody
add
thinking of the counter argument.
I'm letting that go.
Yo, Jody, you do know that the Russo brothers explained it and why they gave the shit away, and they said Captain America and Sam share a special bond.
No, I'm not listening to them niggas. Put it in your movie.
Why do they have to explain it though?
Yes, no.
They don't have to explain shit.
They
my nigga.
explain
He gave it to
bullshit.
him.
They explain bullshit after the fact. They make shit up. Put it in your movie. If you didn't put it in your movie,
They
I don't want to hear
have to
it.
explain it. That's what I'm saying. Why are they explaining him giving him the shield? Nigga, I gave him the shield. I fuck with that nigga. Simple.
Yes.
Why do you have to why do they have to break it down to oh yeah, he thinks he's a better person? No.
Right.
He doesn't think he's a better person than Sam.
I mean, but that's a good story
than
though.
Bucky.
Are we
But it
trying to
makes
tell a good
sense.
story?
It makes sense if you think somebody's a better person. You give it to them.
Bucky's his best friend. Why would you think Sam's a better person? That's some whole shit by Cap. That's true. Nigga, what?
That's what that J nigga was saying.
Bro, he's a killer.
This the J nigga was saying that bullshit.
That's not bullshit.
It
bro.
is
The dude is in
bullshit.
the corner of his house.
Nigga,
The dude is in the corner of his house with no furniture, twitching, having dreams at night.
It's still simple that he chose Sam over Bucky because Bucky was compromised for years. That's the simple
bullshit.
fact.
That's bullshit.
By that
You
logic,
That
can't-
makes him a tortured.
He
and
was
damaged
a machine. He was
Captain America.
manipulated.
logic, are all
Sam
veterans
doesn't have
bad
that.
people? Are veterans bad people that have PTSD? Are they bad people because they fucking shake when it's July 4th?
No, I wouldn't
No.
put them around me if I know they can shake at the moment side of it.
But you're right. No, that doesn't mean they're bad.
I said it's gonna make them a bad person if they throw a firework and they start beating the shit out of people because they got all this PTSD.
No, Bucky
not
is
who
not
Bucky
a
is.
bad person. We all know Bucky is not a bad person. What the freak?
No, we don't. This
All it-
nigga
all
Jay
it-
believes he's freaking effed up.
Why you
All
think
it,
that, Jack?
all it took was a book, and he'll go ahead and snap everybody's head.
No, he's
So hold on. Let me, I want to
He
go
beat
after
that
Jay.
already,
I want to
bro.
go after
This
Jay.
shit is crazy.
I do too.
So Jay, hold on.
Do that.
So Jay, you said the book activated him or whatever. That automatically makes him a bad person. Was he aware of his actions? Could he control his own actions?
You can't hold it against them.
No, so let me ask you a question. If you can't control your actions,
So
right?
if I
hold on.
force you to do something with against your will, does that make you a bad person?
My nigga, I guess Superman is a bad person because Darkseid controlled him once. So is Superman a fucking bad person? kind of argument is that?
Superman is simp,
Niggas get
but
control
he's
all
not
the
a bad
time.
person.
Yeah, Bucky is not a bad person. What are we talking
Bro,
about?
Superman is the nicest fucking person ever
You
in
guys are
history,
making
and he
no
got controlled.
accountability for something. If
Too
I
nice.
go, if you control
If
me,
you can make Superman do evil shit, you can make anybody do evil shit, my nigga. It's fucking Superman.
okay, so if I go around and I kill 1 million people, and I say, yo, they controlled me, they still gonna be like, you still gotta pay for that. You still
No, yes, you still have to take accountability, but you're not
Okay, so you
innately
guys
a
are giving them
bad
no
person.
accountability.
You're not innately a bad person.
But listen,
You're a
you
good
can't be Captain
person who was
America.
controlled.
So listen,
Do you
but
know?
listen,
Do you know?
but listen, I'm agreeing. Hold on, I'm agreeing with y'all, but you can't be Captain America though. That's my point. You can't be
not?
Captain America after doing that shit. You don't.
Says
You're
who?
not a bad person,
kinda
but you're
agree
not
with you.
Captain America.
Why not?
Says who,
I'm
my
not
nigga?
mad at
Who's
Because you
making these
just
rules?
killed
The
1 million
government?
people. You
The
just killed
government?
1 million
America
people.
means you're good because you're a soldier means you're a good
No,
person.
it's literally because he's still
Real America
compromised
would have
and they
made that
want to
nigga
make sure.
Captain
What the
America.
freak are we
It's
talking
called
about?
Captain America, bro. These are soldiers who kill people.
I can't see
That's
somebody
literally
being
the
Captain
definition of
America when he
Captain
killed
America.
innocent
Yeah.
people. That's going to
That's
trigger a lot of
literally the
people.
definition of Captain America, having blood on your hands.
You're gonna kill
question
niggas.
is when it comes into
If
context.
we're going by like the bare bones of being a good person, then Captain America isn't a good person. He's going to hell. He's killed people. If you're going by like the bare bones of being a good person,
All
Superman's not
Cap
good.
did was choose the better of the two good people in his eyes.
He was.
Oh
No shoot, we got some people in here. What's
Hi,
good?
Jody.
What's up with y'all? What's up? Oh shit! God dang! Look at them titties! Oh, motorboat them motherfuckers, bro. God damn! Hey, what's up with y'all?
Hey, we just wanted to say, happy Friday. Oh, what day is
It's
today?
Friday.
Friday. Happy Friday. We're at Mad Monster. We are at Mad Monster with Nerd Report.
Shout out to Mad Monster Party! Oh god damn! Hey, I know y'all. I see that bed is messed up. I hope you was messing that shit up real good, Brandon. Hope he was clapping that shit last night.
Oh yeah, he was.
Send me that sex tape. Three-way action. Oh, for sure. Look, I turned up.
Y'all guys,
Shoot.
We just want to say much love.
Huh?
Love you guys, man.
Much love to y'all, man. Y'all have fun. Y'all look like y'all having a blast, man. Shout out to y'all.
We miss you, Jody. Love you.
Can't wait to see y'all. All right. Peace out, y'all. Wow. Amazing. That was tight. It was good to see them. They turned up.
They turned up, man.
Yeah, the Mad Monster party. I think the Mad Monster's going down to Arizona right now.
Oh, okay, for sure.
They're doing some Mad Monster shit. Hold on.
But back on this argument, I agree with you, Zach, from the point of like this nigga at the end of the day, he doesn't deserve it, and that's why I'm saying because the story, the full story impact, and I feel like it was just quick. They just wrote that shit in.
Nigga ain't ready for your.
You said they just wrote that shit in?
Nigga ain't ready for your smoke. I need you guys to go with your final thoughts on this matter because Evil and this J nigga took up all the time. We got to get to the House of the Dragon discussion. But I'll say this, bro. Those of you niggas who are capping for Sam, I understand it. But niggas are capping for him because he's black. I get it. I understand how you want to, you see the skin and you want to go ahead and cap. Just like this J nigga and whoever else in. Great, let me get my other headset, bro. Final thought. I'm going to go and let EJ go and Lottie go and get y'all shit off. Go ahead.
Final thoughts. If they wanted to have a strong character basis for Sam, they would have wrote it just like how they wrote Bucky. As far as
there you go.
I see it, I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised that Bucky didn't get it because the way that they started his character narrative, it led up to him getting the shield.
Right.
So if they wanted Sam to do that, they would have let his character, since On Your Left was the thing. Since Civil War, since Winter Soldier, they should have led up. They should have showed that he's that dude instead of giving us a series later on the line and saying, oh, well, this is why we did it. Now you see why we say that he should have the shield. You should all agree that he should have the shield. No, that's not why.
Dang.
Make better character stories. Make better characters.
That's right, EJ. Let the motherfuckers know. J Maker, go ahead, bro.
Well, he basically said, everything that needs to be said.
I feel it. Go ahead, Lottie.
But I'm still Team Bucky, though. I'm still Team Bucky all the way.
Entirely looking at the whole situation, it's kind of goofy and fucked up. Not gonna lie, within the whole character and getting it into this point of who gets the shield, it's all kind of fucked up because they didn't really give you a really good build up or just straight down the middle like this is who we picked. But if I'm subjectively, I think I would possibly, if I'm Steve Rogers myself, now I said subjectively, I would have picked Sam because like I've seen Bucky. If Bucky had shown that he is no longer affected by the book or by any secret type shit, then guess what? He probably would have chose Bucky, but always knowing that's in the back of his head, you kind of got to go with the man who ain't compromised.
All right, TC24, man, welcome. What do you have to say on this?
I mean, I would kind of just piggyback off of what EJ said, because definitely the better character story would have been making it Bucky, because just like we loved Magneto being put in charge of the X-Men, it would have been the same thing as a redemption story for Bucky. Like, yeah, you had this fucked up past, but now make up for it. And also, I'm pretty sure Bucky was already untransed by Wakanda by the time Endgame happened. So I don't know why people keep talking about that he couldn't trust him anymore.
Correct.
He hasn't been in Wakanda since Endgame.
Correct.
So that had to have happened before that.
No,
Exactly.
that was after.
Exactly.
That was after.
Yes.
Tranced. He wasn't tranced till after Endgame. That's incorrect.
How do we know that he was dusted for 5 years, then he came back, and then we're in Winter Soldier? So
Because they showed it in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series.
and they showed him with the long hair, like
He was in Wakanda
Infinity
getting
War,
it in.
not with the short
Yeah.
hair. Yeah.
Okay,
They showed him with the
okay.
long hair, just like in Infinity War. He was already untransed by the time he knew he was leaving.
Yes, but he was still battling his own personal demons. That's why.
He was not supposed to be Captain America, bro. It's a simple decision. I just
And
don't.
Magneto's supposed to be the leader of the X-Men?
Huh?
No.
But that was my whole point. Which makes for the better story?
It didn't make the better story because what happened was he's not the leader anymore.
Just because he's not the leader anymore didn't mean it didn't make the better story. Everybody loved this season of X-Men 97. Like, just because it didn't work out didn't mean it wasn't the better story.
If Magneto wasn't the leader, we still would have loved this series regardless. We didn't love this series because
You can't say that. We don't know. We got what we got. You can't assume that.
I'm saying
a good season.
if that was the case, they would have left him as the leader. He stopped being the leader. Charles Xavier came back, and you still liked the series. So we saw that we would have liked it regardless.
All right, Qui-Gon, your last thoughts.
Yeah,
I know
I
you didn't
think
get to
that-
say much, but you know we gotta.
Yeah, it is what it is, dog.
Moving on.
But I like they put up good arguments. That was entertaining. Shout out to Evil and Jay.
Yeah.
But I think that
Shout out to me.
for the full story wise, it's a more structured story to give it to Bucky. But for the black woke entertainment aspect of it, niggas rise all together. Yeah, Sam, and that's why I'm down with it. Entertainment.
Sam is more cereal box material. He's spit shined and clean Captain America material.
Bro, yeah. Hey, all right. Yeah, all right, well, good conversation, yeah.
We ended on a spit sign Sam. Damn.
Yeah, he's clean cut. Bucky his hands are dirty. He's a grayer, more interesting character. So Sam is a better Captain America poster boy.
Greatly
Man, give me that gritty.